edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Port here on a Monday. Barnes and Tony, once again, what's going on, brother?
Not much, dude. Excited to be here. You know, back in Connecticut, dude, from the island. Brother's birthday, great time this weekend. Raviolis on hand.
Was that the highlight, food-wise? I know everything's good, but if you had to pick one.
Oh, yeah, definitely. The Sunday dinner,
and then these are just your traditional raviolis.
Yeah. Your classic raviolis.
Yep.
They're from a like an Italian deli, a pork store, if you will, on the island called Pastosa's.
Okay, that rings a bell.
I mentioned them before.
Okay, yeah.
That is like the spot to get their raviolis. Their raviolis, the best on the island.
Mm-hmm.
So you go there, pick up a few boxes, you have a good time, dude. The braciole, the sausages, the meatballs, the pepperoni.
No, the braciole, that's from there, or that's like is the meat from there or no?
The braciole was not, dude. The braciole was from Novelli's,
okay,
up the block from my house. And then, I mean, the meatballs my mom had made already, so probably just classic chopped meat, maybe sausage from Novelli's as well, I guess.
Okay,
so,
all right.
So yeah, dude, a nice, potpourri, as you would say.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was so good.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Brother was happy, birthday, his favorite raviolis.
Your mother was happy.
Was very happy.
Anthony Holmes.
Yes, dude.
She can stop trash talking Connecticut like it's JD talking about the Yankees.
Oh
right?
Boy. Yeah, dude. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was good. It was good. Like we talked about. Caught a lot of the
farmers.
Yes,
yeah. Love
yes.
that. Love that.
Sight lines, Torrey Pines.
Dude.
And we'll talk about it at the end because I just feel like everybody, the golf, so some people run the first words they hear about that. So
and it's a shame, dude. It is.
Yeah, because Colm already had some comment in the group chat.
Yeah, I
think
noticed.
You probably saw it. It's Colm, relax, and he just wants to talk about the Knicks winning 6 in a row, and it's like, great, Knicks won 6 in a row, but it's like, can we all not take a page out of his book, like with the Yankees, and just be like, oh, dude, we're not convinced. I don't know. I don't think they can do it. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, why not, dude?
Right? Because that's everybody's favorite thing to do. Just doubt everything. Everything's doomsday, dude. We're all doomed, okay?
Oh, my God. It's so funny, dude.
So, yeah, kind of like you said, actually, really, it is kind of a potpourri in terms of stuff to talk about.
Yes,
and I'll be interested. I'll keep everybody posted when I get a text back, because things I'm sure are crazy once again. But I texted Josh and I said, I'm going to have to file a lawsuit against the Pinhead Suits at Jersey Transit.
Oh, my gosh, dude. Yeah, it is kind of crazy. The amount. I know you were saying the new system being implemented.
I mean, what is it, like 3 years to implement?
Honestly,
I don't
what
get
is
it.
this? This is the first time they've been doing it. Yeah, the system,
that crazy?
Dude. Like the Matrix, dude.
Oh, my God. I mean, it's just like enough is enough. After a while.
I know, dude. Should we go? Maybe we should just show up one day.
That would be great. That would be outstanding for sure. And I had to say, kind of hungry right now. Honestly.
Yeah, talking about it, thinking about it. Dude, on Saturday night too, when I got there after the haircut, went to Ambrosino's. We got it delivered, I guess, but pizza, cheese pie.
I don't remember you talking about that.
Yeah, honestly, it's not a it's
staple?
not. Yeah, no. I mean, it's been around forever. It kind of is a staple, but we haven't we just don't order from there a lot, even though it is like up the block from us.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, for some reason they have a pretty solid plain cheese round pie.
Oh, okay.
And that's kind of what I was craving. So we got that. Chicken parm hero. My mother got spaghetti and pesto sauce. That was really good. Creamy, delicious pesto, dude.
Okay.
And then my father, he had a spinach roll, which was kind of interesting. It was fire, dude. It was really good. Classic. Just your classic
that sounds
pie.
Good. Speaking of pie, yesterday, it's interesting because most of the time, we've talked about it many times, and I know you get it occasionally, but like you got to watch out for the fees. Uber Eats a pickup deal yesterday.
Okay.
Buy one, get one on the pizzas, and it's like you could, get bigger, bigger sized ones, and it would be more, but it was like buy one, get one free, bacon onion small, $20.
Wait, from where is this?
Pepe's.
Oh, from Pepe's, really,
Yeah.
dude?
So, I feel like that's a pretty good deal.
What's their small pie looking like? Like 10 inches?
12.
8? Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so I mean, that's a pretty good deal. I mean, that's
dude.
basically 2 colonies.
Yeah, dude, that's
right?
awesome.
So yeah,
Feasting. That sounds really good, actually.
Yeah, had that yesterday, so that was pretty good. The deals, usually Uber Eats, they don't have them, but occasionally, you get the buy one, get one.
Yeah, it's nice, dude.
So
yeah, Uber
that was
Eats
pretty
is
good.
tough sometimes.
Bacon onion.
Love that, dude.
Yeah.
Classic.
Nothing
Crispy?
like that. Crispy.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's good, dude.
Absolutely.
I could go for some Pepe's soon.
Yeah.
I haven't had Pepe's in a while.
And Roseland, dude. Roseland.
Yes,
Have not had
Roseland.
Roseland since the summer.
Damn, you ended up picking it up on, was that Friday we were talking about it?
No, I was thinking about it. You know what I actually ended up doing? Was getting Sakura
No shit.
lunch special because I went early before it closed. I think between 3 and 4, like they stopped doing it. And steak hibachi, fried rice, $19 for Sakura. That's
sick.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you not get that every time? And like,
That's awesome.
how do you get like the regular? Because it's like $50. I feel like
Yeah,
the
right.
regular one with
Like,
the rice.
and I'm sure the portion is still pretty.
Yeah,
you know,
no, it was
comparable.
great, and I hadn't had Sakura in a while, so that was good. Obviously,
Yeah,
another
dude.
one of those things. We're all overdue, that type of deal.
Yeah. Well, I guess Josh B. Kev do maybe.
Yeah. Josh B. If we ever get him back,
yeah, dude. Honestly,
doesn't seem like it's
a
happening.
slave to the system.
But I do see. Yeah, we have a couple comments here.
Oh, yes, we do. Off rip, we do have Donna Lee in the house. She says, good morning. I'm never first to comment. Oh, my gosh. This is my calm before the logistics storm comes, rearing its ugly head again, she says. Well, good morning, Donna. Sorry about that. It is nice that you're the first comment. She just says, I just messaged Joshy.
Yeah, no, but it's you could just tell. I mean, it's it just balls to the wall.
Yeah.
with that.
Absolutely. And then Michael Theophil, also in the house, says, best show out there. He says, happy birthday to his mom, as well as our very own Manny. And he also says, happy Groundhog Day. Wow. So happy birthday, Mike's mom, Manny. Happy Groundhog Day, dude.
Touche. But honestly, fuck the groundhog. I'm not. That's one of those things that I just enough.
It's more winter, right? It's more winter,
but it doesn't mean anything. Like this is just like the gimmicks that I can't. Come on, it's like we're gonna get all crazy.
It is.
Yeah. I don't know. Just one of those like traditions that like we can't just like go. Oh, this is the way we always did it.
Right.
So even though it's ridiculous, we're gonna do it because people who actually study for a living the weather patterns can't accurately tell it the right way at least half the time. But yet a groundhog, Tony, is gonna let us know. Come on, right or no? Just think about how ridiculous that sounds.
No, it does. It really does, dude. And honestly, I don't even know the lore of it, to be honest.
The lore
behind.
Yeah.
What the hell is the town? Puckatawny Pat or whatever? Whatever the hell.
Where is that?
It's in Pennsylvania.
It is in
right?
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what do we have? We have Donna Lee saying happy birthday to Mike's mom as well. That's awesome.
Yes.
And then Donna says the sun is out and that animal is full of crap. People love nostalgia and crave it. She says. Michael says thanks, Donna. And then John Paul comes in here saying he's super sleepy. I guess maybe he was up late last night watching that Stadium Series.
Must be. Must be.
And
what was I gonna say? Well, then you had the game right after too, which I didn't end up watching between the Ducks and the Knights.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch.
Kind of just called it. Wanted to get a good night's sleep.
There's Donna with the Puxatawny Phil.
Absolute nonsense. Like disgustingly stupid.
Disgusting.
Honestly. Yes.
That's disgusting, dude. Then we also have Goon in here. I agree with Brian. We should get rid of the archaic traditions that make no sense. Put names in the back of Yank. Well, okay, all right. Get rid of New York when we win or lose games. Interesting. How that just kind of took that left turn.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I think that's why they say no left turns, right? I mean, or left turns are the most dangerous turn.
Yeah, that's right.
The road.
It is, dude.
Because it's just like I'm not quite seeing that. I don't see why we need to do that. I think it's completely different than like the facial hair thing. It's like just keep uniform the way it is. Like it works. It's classic. Like there's no reason to change it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know how I feel about the facial hair thing as well. I didn't really mind that, but. Yeah, dude. I mean, I always liked that the Yankees didn't have names in the back of the jerseys. The whole ordeal of the number,
that would be
the team being better than the man, bigger than the man.
Like we thought it was a big story, last year with the facial hair. If they did that with the names. Like, imagine telling Matthew Gabriel that.
No, thank you. He would say.
Who actually says,
"Let's go, boys, dude." Nice to hear from Matthew.
And then also not a comment in the portal, I guess you could say. But I did get a text from Ernie because I would. You see it in the group chat. I keep forgetting that you're in there, but just that I said we talk about everything, and then he says no Royal Rumble recap, and it's just like, well, I said tune in to find out. And
why you want to talk about it?
No. I just wanted Ernie to be listening, so I could just reiterate how the Royal Rumble has as much juice as what's his name?
What?
The groundhog. What's it?
Puxatawny Phil.
Would you say for you same thing? As much juice the Royal Rumble as Puxatawny Phil or no?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm pretty far removed from the WWE.
Were you ever?
Yeah. When I was younger, even maybe a little bit through high school too, as well. But I don't know, dude. I wasn't like. When certain characters came along, I guess I got a little older, whatever. I wasn't really about it, dude. But I was seeing some highlights of the Royal Rumble. Empties. Did you see any of that, dude?
No, where was it?
It was in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, that's why Peter Rosenberg was there? Yeah, Peter Rosenberg was there.
Okay.
They were mentioning that on on Friday when I was listening to their show.
Dude, he's such a huge WWE guy, Rosenberg.
No, it's so sick, dude.
I don't know. I can't, dude. I can't.
Imagine Kev do watching wrestling with his tongue hanging out. Oh, he's gonna fucking kill him. So I just don't what's so good about that? I don't get it.
I will say I don't know. I mean, for some reason ESPN's covering a lot more, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but in any case, it is what it is, dude. But poor attendance out there, which is a shame to see, to be honest. But also, it's like, what are you doing out there?
It sucks. Wrestling is beat, dude.
I mean, I don't hate it as much as you do, I guess. But
you kind of do, though.
I'm just not.
But that's not liking it. I mean, I don't like what. Oh, it's like it bothers me that much. I'm just saying it's just like a waste of time. Like we already spent too much time on it.
Sure. I don't know. I mean, I like the older stuff, dude. Like growing up, the early 2000s, dude. Edge, Christian. I know you don't know who any of these guys are.
Vince McMahon before he had his plastic surgery and his sexual assault.
Yeah, dude. Before
litigation,
that, honestly, his son was sick too. He was like crazy, dude. Shane McMahon, dude. Here comes the money,
Undertaker, dude.
Dude,
he's gonna knock him out. He's gonna knock him out.
Oh, boy, dude. All right, Matthew Gabriel, speaking of wanting to knock them out, dude, says they already got rid of the New York after a loss. Definitely not changing the uniform. You're out of your mind, he says.
Yeah, definitely going out of your mind.
Get your blood money. I mean... Mr. McMahon.
I don't know. Oh! I thought he was talking about Ryan McMahon, but he's talking about Vince McMahon.
Vince, yeah.
And Linda, the arrangement.
The arrangement, dude.
Kind of similar to Bobby Valentine, two big Stanford people. The affairs, the arrangements. Basically, the arrangement is the divorce, pretty much.
Was Bobby ever married?
Oh yeah. And the divorce, affair when he was managing in Japan.
Oh my gosh.
I still just don't get, I've talked about this before and I've looked it up and there's just some stuff that they do, translators, this and that, but just how an American player or a manager, how they go to Asia and everybody's speaking Japanese, how does that work? I don't, a translator's going to translate literally every single thing that they say. I don't know. It just seems like there's a lot of problems with that or just difficulties. You know what I mean? It's not easy. A lot of extra work you have to do for that.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't think it is, dude. But I guess they find women, I guess, right? Apparently.
Yeah, no problem with that. No translator needed there.
Oh, man, dude.
What else we got here?
Goon says, bring back McMahon. Save the WWE. I don't know where is he, because I thought he sold the company, then bought it back,
no,
right?
He's out.
He's out.
He's out.
That's terrible, dude. Matthew Gabriel says, have an arrangement. Go ahead, get divorced.
Why does that keep rearing its ugly head? But yeah, so kind of a lot of different stuff to talk about. And you know what else I was just like, you knew it was coming, but I didn't realize it was coming this soon. That winter break is Friday for the NHL.
Oh, for the NHL, yeah. Ooh, Olympics, yeah, that's right.
But at least, yeah, I think it's the 11th is. So there's not that many days where at least you don't have at least so we're gonna just be heavy into the Olympic hockey.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
maybe some other Olympic sports as well.
Well, let's not get crazy.
Come on, I almost had you there. You're almost like, oh well,
No,
come on, dude.
No, because there's no other 4 major sports. Hockey's the only one. Otherwise, it's just bobsledding.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. The luge, skeleton.
It's so fake. Everybody's so fake about that
Come
stuff.
on, dude.
I can't stand it. Can't
downslope.
Stand it.
Triathlon. Biathlon.
No, go talk to Matthew about the Olympics, dude. Go ahead, dude.
Come on, dude.
And then I guess
curling.
Hammered last night.
Had too many drinks last night and stayed up way too late. Love that, dude. What are you drinking, dude? Drinking a few beers? We going hard alcohol, dude?
Man, dude, I just that's tough to do.
Macallan 18 on the rocks.
That's tough to do on a Sunday. I know Tony, could jump off the Empire State Building after 20 beers, but it's just
well, interesting.
No, but I'm saying Monday morning hungover is terrible, dude. It's the absolute worst thing of all time.
Unless you have nothing to do,
Well, yeah, everybody has something to do on Monday unless it's a holiday.
Maybe John Pollock doesn't. I don't know.
No, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
If you were right now, a little nauseous, sweating,
sweating. Oh my god,
fiending for village bagels or something, it wouldn't be good.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be good at all, dude. Would not be good at all.
And Tony wants to know, what were you sipping on last night?
Yeah, come on. I want some details.
Give us some insight.
How late are we talking?
But yeah, so like I said, there's a couple different things we're going to talk about. And he says, to be honest, it was Fireball. Then I don't know what happened after that. Wow.
Oh, shit,
And that's
John.
actually the one thing that even though I never do, but it's just
shot a Fireball.
If I was forced to take a shot, it's definitely going to be Fireball.
If I was forced to take a shot.
And Ernie says and it's a shame because, like I said in the chat, Ernie calling for the wrestling talk. I mean, maybe after the show or now, maybe during the read real quick, you want to just rewind the tape. We did talk some, Vince McMahon, the divorce, the Undertaker, Tony as a child watching the WWE matches.
Yeah, it was a good time.
And Kev Dew with his tongue hanging out watching, the Royal Rumble. I mean, all good stuff, Ernie. So you definitely want to check that out. But I know Ernie knock him out. Is also a big fan of the world of Major League Baseball.
It's deep to left. It's 700. Albert Pujols.
Yeah, what a play! Stop it. Yep. And Alonso cracks one. The Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Too deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
All right. So today's MLB segment is brought to you by Velvet Llama, premium canned cocktails crafted by NYC bartenders with a playful spirit. Enjoy their award-winning espresso martini with Italian espresso and chocolate notes, the crisp Moscow Mule with Nigerian ginger, or the spicy margarita with organic agave and jalapeno. These ready-to-drink treats are made with the finest ingredients. Grab yours at velvetllama.com and ride the smooth wave with Velvet Llama. And, baseball season around the corner. Talking Yanks does a good job with the countdowns. Today is 51 days till Yankee opening day. Them and the Giants, the only two teams opening up. The following day, the Mets, Tony. So 52
we go, baby.
Days until they get underway.
That's right. Worth the wait.
And then I believe I know at least for the Yankees, it's 18 days till their first spring game. So I believe 19 days for the Mets. So, we're getting really, really close to starting the season here.
Yeah, which is great because I feel like after the Super Bowl, it's going to be like baseball.
Yeah.
Let's go. You know?
And I know. How about we have an update here?
Breaking
Josh
news?
B did text me back.
Oh,
and says yes, please. So with the crying emoji, so at least we know he's alive.
Yes, it's good, dude.
Just wanted to verify that.
Chained to his desk.
And I know we've talked about this a lot, and I know people were complaining too. I guess while they're setting records with the spring training game coverage, I think the Mets, they were saying maybe only 13 games are going to be televised. I saw something like that. But the reason I was bringing this up is just that I feel like me and you are unlike most where, every spring training game, if we're able to watch, we want to watch.
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
It doesn't matter who's in it.
Doesn't matter.
The guys that aren't even going to see you just want to see it.
Yeah, absolutely,
The
dude.
ballpark.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude. The grassy knolls in the background, people walking around, the hot dogs sitting on the lawn, dude.
Yes, dude. Yes.
It is sick. It is sick.
And it's interesting too, because I think I was telling you this, but when I am there for spring training, I'm thinking about going to see because I'm going to see the 2 Yankee home games, but there's also one game in Clearwater, which is only a half hour from Tampa. So I'm thinking about going to that one, and they have actually they call it the Bermuda grass. You could sit on the hill, but I'm thinking about just getting a seat because the back support, the sciatic with the
Can you bring in a chair? Like,
that is a good question. I don't know, but it still feels like it's just one of those things like get the better seat, be comfortable. You know what I mean? But then again, could get a home run ball out there too.
Exactly, dude.
If it was you, I feel like you'd be.
I'd be in the lawn.
Yeah, but you
definitely.
wouldn't. No concern about the back, even if they said no chair.
Yeah, I'd be concerned, I guess. Can I bring a towel to sit on? Like,
I mean, I'm sure you could bring a towel.
Come on, dude.
Right?
Something.
So I definitely I can't wait for that. So it's actually 26 days until I head to Tampa. But what else we got here?
Yes, dude. Ernie kind of clapping back a little bit. John Pollock also had a few shots of chocolate Crown Royale. I mean, what's
what could we get some context
Honestly,
here?
dude,
Like,
like,
what was behind this?
were you alone?
Were you out? Like, was it like a couple buddies were getting hammered for the hockey games? Like, what do we got?
And then Ernie says, "Yes, sir, I am. Let's freaking go." Rumble was Mets level trash. He said.
Wow. So not the Kev Do approach. Not the Kev Do approach there.
Why, Kev Do still swearing by it? Good Rumble?
I didn't ask him, but it was just funny. I think you might have seen it in the group chat, maybe not, but like I think Yak was gonna watch on tape delay or something, and he's like saying, "Oh, no spoilers."
Yeah, I
did
did see that.
I don't know if I could promise that, Yak. I don't know. So. And then what else we got here?
Goon reiterates, actually, Rumble was bad.
Wrestling.
See, that's why I stopped watching, though. The product is not as good, dude.
No, what do you mean,
about
dude?
the product at all.
We're making it up. What do you mean?
And John Pollock says, nah, it's hockey season. Danny V in the house is with
Bernie
boys.
Boy, and I know he's riled.
Top
And
of the morning.
it is kind of like it feels like the stars are aligning. You know, Bernie's very busy, so we don't hear from him too much. But the fact that he comments when it's 51 days until Yankee spring training, and as my story, not spring training, but opening day, and my story has a picture of Bernie Williams. So I mean, there is something there. Bernie, big Yankee fan, right?
Bernie. Yeah, of course, dude. Of course. Goon, wrestling is not bad. He says, I love wrestlers. Oh, I guess he's saying like wrestling because he's always talking UFC. Brock Lesnar, former UFC heavyweight champion. Also, Kurt Angle's a real Olympic gold medal. Oh, he's saying that there's real talent around. Well, yeah, dude. But again, like Lesnar, like Kurt Angle. You know, these are old guys, dude. Ken Shamrock, I don't really know who that is. Was a real UFC fighter.
No, that's the thing, because so I think I've told you this, but when I first, went to Iona freshman year, especially the first semester, just became friends with these people. They were older, actually. I think they were like juniors, but they had a house right down the street, so I'd go over there and chill. Huge UFC fans.
Drinking?
So we're watching, but we're watching like the UFC docs about the early days. We're watching the current fights, like, and I actually resonate with all those actually UFC, fighters. During that day, it was Brock Lesnar and Frank Mir and Cain Velasquez before he went to prison. Junior Dos Santos, Tony. So I actually had a pretty good knowledge of that. And I always say too, I still would watch the UFC. It just like none of my friends really are into it. So but I don't mind watching it. Like I think it is good. But the big fights. But I get the undercards sometimes are good. Wait, the what?
Patty, what is that, 2 weekends ago?
Oh, okay. I didn't see that one, but I know what you're talking about. There were a lot of tweets about that. But all of a sudden, I don't know if it's the wrestling, the UFC talk, like 9 more comments.
No, yeah, everyone's in on this, dude. Everyone is really in on this, dude. So let's see. Hold on now. I gotta scroll up a little bit. Ernie says, Kick Rocks Bernie. Whoa, dude. Whoa. John Pollock is just a friend's night out. Happy he made it back home and not at some random woman's house.
Wow, the ladies' man, John Pollock.
Dude.
But it is so nice. And again, you have those people that are stubborn, but just how it used to be, even, I don't know, maybe it was more like 15, 20 years ago, not 10. but just where like Ubers weren't just so available, how it's just like you don't have to worry about having a night like that, like not remembering, and then it's like you're home fine, there's no problem, versus like getting on the, the risks that just aren't worth it.
You're saying back then, or you're saying more so now? Oh, yeah, back then.
Not that I'm not saying that I necessarily was doing it. I mean, everybody obviously had a time or two, probably they shouldn't, but I'm just saying, like, it just makes things so much safer these days. But you still have those people that are stubborn and don't want to pay for, like, Ubers and stuff, but it's like, what's worth it? Like, risking it or, like, $20? I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's a great point, dude. Great point. Cole in the house. Sorry, Colum in the house. Colum in the house, dude. Knicks 6 in a row. Shame T. Killing the Lakers, best team in the Shamit.
It's like a grid.
Oh my God,
he probably could be on a grid, honestly. I believe he was on the Nets, so Knicks Nets as a grid. That would be a good one. But it's just so funny, Cullum. He loves like bringing down like the iron fist, like when he's talking about the Yankees. He's not convinced, this and that, and it's like the whole world knows, despite the 6-game winning streak. And again, like Knicks are a playoff team, probably going to finish, I don't know, top 3 or 4 seeds at the bare minimum. But it's just like everybody knows, there's a lot of issues there, questioning the move to go to Mike Brown stuff. But yeah, he doesn't want to hear it, and he's all ready to like hang the banner up at MSG.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of a perspective thing. You know what I mean? It's got to work both ways, Colin.
And then Gooden here is saying Bobby Lashley had an MMA career. I mean, I don't think anyone is like saying these guys aren't athletic.
I don't even know who that is, honestly.
Oh my God, dude! Talk about fucking yoked up steroids.
Really?
I don't know. Probably guy was like probably 6'5", like 280, like all big muscle, huge man.
Gotcha.
Like was like super like athletic and stuff. But I mean, still, it's it's just I feel like the product out there for the WWE has just not been that great. Been bright spots, I suppose, last couple of years. But I mean, I don't know if it was because I was a child when I was watching it. Maybe I was just a little bit more naive to the fact of what it was. But I don't think so. But I just feel like it was better then. And then Ernie said I had a shot of Henny this weekend, first one in 3 years.
Wow,
Ernie had a great weekend, huh? Like I was, it sounded like he had like the best weekend ever, dude.
Oh, right, yeah, like kind of just chilling. Who do we have here?
Colm.
Oh, here he is.
On standby, sending him through.
Let's hear it.
He's probably gonna be like, dude, Knicks, come on,
Knicks, man,
dude.
the wrestling.
The wrestling, dude. All right, Colin, you should be live here on the Sports Port. Good morning, dude. Wow. Entertainment. The wrestling, dude.
The wrestling.
Wrestling is entertainment. That's like are you guys going to talk about like the ending of like the Survivor show, like when it was on NBC or whatever? That's their lane. But I'm not going to talk it because I watched a lot of wrestling when I was a kid, and just like everybody else, so I'm not going to hate on it. But freaking over here, Barnes over here, I don't over exaggerate what the Knicks are saying, like, oh, I'm hanging the banner already. All I say is they are the best team in New York. And you're going to pull back and try to say the Yankees, but I look at it simply as, what did the Yankees do last year? They got knocked out. They got knocked out in the divisional round. They didn't make a conference championship. So the Knicks made the conference finals. So right there, they finished higher. And I look at the current Yankees organization and the current Yankees team. I don't see the team as, they got much better this year. There's a lot of possibilities. Maybe Cole, after 2 major injuries, can come back and be Cole. But you're going to talk about question marks for the Knicks. There's a hell of a lot of question marks with the Yankees, too. But the current Knicks team got better than they did last year. But they have more depth.
But remember this conversation we had like within the last week in the chat. No one agreed with you. Josh was like, "Colin, are you serious? Like it's not even close. They're not better than last year."
Because they don't know ball. Because they don't watch ball. You don't watch basketball.
But Josh watches basketball.
Colm's coming for heads.
And I do watch basketball. I don't watch as much as you. I actually on a side TV did have the game on last night. But I'm saying, like, you're comparing the Yankees and the Knicks. I mean, the Yankees haven't even started their season, okay? And the Knicks, everybody's talking about there's been a lot of problems. There's been inconsistent play. There's problems in the locker room. So it's like, I feel like you're just ignoring all of those things because you want the Knicks to be good, but it's like you're ignoring them. And you wouldn't ignore them if they were Yankee problems, though. So it's like there's no consistency there.
I'm acknowledging both issues, but with all issues added in, with all positives added in, I think the Knicks overall outweigh the ability of the Yankees to get further. And I'll make a wager with you right now. Anything you want to bet. I bet the Knicks will get further in their respective playoff scenario than the Yankees will. I think the Knicks are guaranteed to be at least Eastern Conference Finals. I can't say that the Yankees are guaranteed to make the ALCS this year, but I guarantee the Knicks will make the conference finals, and they have a chance to be in the finals. I'm not going to sit here and say they're going to beat the Thunder or beat a team in the West that ends up beating the Thunder, but they have a better chance than the Yankees do right now, and I'll make that bet with you if you want to.
Okay, let's do 2 spike aids at the Beach Bash.
Wow. All right, there we go.
All right, and I'll add it in. Whatever it is, because Yankee games are cheaper. If the Yankees get further, I will buy you 2 separate Yankee games, and then you only have to buy 1 Knick game.
Well, the problem with that is you could get 2 Yankee games for $10, and the Knicks is like $200. So
No,
we're just gonna.
I will buy good. I'm not that type of guy. I will buy good seats
Equal of value.
But again, the problem is like the nosebleeds at MSG are like over $200. That's the problem. So I think we'll stick to the spike games.
I'm going to the game. I'm going to the game on Wednesday. The Knicks are playing the Denver Nuggets. I'm going to that game. I mean, I wanted to see Jokic. Whether you love or hate basketball, regardless, you got to acknowledge that Jokic is probably going to end his career as a top 10 player in NBA history. So witnessing him live is
how much were the tickets?
$260 for each ticket, and I'm in the lower section. I'm in the 100 section.
Oh, okay. All right. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, that's solid.
Yeah.
No, and the thing is,
I think that's it. But I did buy those tickets before Jokic
came back,
returned being healthy.
So they might have went up.
I think they jumped like another like $120.
Oh yeah, because I heard yesterday for the Knicks Lakers was like $800 or something.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, the ticket prices are crazy. No, and the whole thing with the basketball is like I can watch an NBA game. Like I said, I had it on the whole time. I was going back and forth last night. I just think the product used to be a lot better. But I think it is great too, just as a Garden thing in New York thing if the Knicks are good. So like I hope they make a run. Like that would be sick. I just have seen, and again, like I'm not watching every possession like you are, Colm. But it's just like I definitely have seen some things and just listening to the shows and stuff. I mean, it just not a lot of people have the confidence that you do in them. So that's all I'm saying. And I just think it's tough to judge the Yankees right now because they haven't started their season. And what happened between the two teams last year? I mean, it's a different year every year. So that's all I'm saying.
Different year every year.
Okay. Yeah. So you're just gonna take a push.
Wait, what do you mean take a push? What does that mean?
Are you gonna outright say the Yankees are the better New York team?
Oh, they 100%.
Because I'm saying right now,
100%.
out of all major New York teams, the Knicks are the best New York team.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I guess time will tell. The spike aids will speak for themselves.
Well, we know it's not. Right. We know it's not the Mets. We know it's not the Mets.
Oh boy!
So sick, dude.
And this is when Tony gives me the wrap-up signal over here.
Yeah, dude, we have to cut this segment off right now, dude.
All right, sounds good. I'll talk to you guys later.
Good call, Colm. Wait, I think you were gonna say something though.
No. I'm sorry, dude.
About the Mets stuff, but definitely, obviously.
No, yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see at the end of the year. Colm, all right?
But we did get a bunch of other comments that trickled in here. So what do we got?
Yeah, dude. Let's see. I think we ended up with Ernie with the Henny. Yeah. Because here's Matt, bruh, dude, with the howdy there, bruz.
What's good, Matt?
What's good, dude? And then Goon. Yeah, we know Goon. We know, dude. MMA. Yes,
dude. Yes.
And then let's see. There's Colm with the Knicks are what matters. My mother in the house says, "Hi, fellas. Miss you already." And then she says, "How long did it take you to get back?" And I want to say probably like 2 hours. I think I got back by like, I don't know,
cake
10:30 maybe last night.
Cake,
dude. Had cake last night. Ice cream cake, Oreo,
wow.
chocolate vanilla. Oh my gosh, dude, so good. Ernie says easiest 100 I'm gonna make. He says, I don't know what he's referring to though.
No. He made a bet that the Knicks won't make the conference finals, which I agree with Ernie. I don't see it. Like I said, it would be good. It would be good, but I just feel like I don't know. I don't know if the team chemistry is quite there, but we'll see. Maybe they'll make some moves. I don't know if they're gonna do something crazy like Giannis, but let's see what happens. But I definitely would like to see it.
And then Goon still waxing poetic about the WWE here. Says, yeah, as a kid I couldn't tell they weren't getting hit. Now as an adult I can see them faking their punches so much easier. I think they were just better, dude. They were just better. They were better. John Pollock says wrestling ? That's just a bunch of guys rolling around in a square while wearing tights. That sounds horrible to watch, dude.
There we go, Pollock.
And then there's Matt Bra with I Heart Cole and Brutally Honest.
Hey, one of few, right?
Yeah, one of few. There you go. Goon with the LOL. Ernie with the LMFAO, and then Ernie with from a 5-game losing streak to a 6-game winning streak. Crown him now.
Exactly, Ernie. Exactly, Ernie. Exactly.
And then Kev Deuce says, acknowledge me.
I didn't see Kev Deuce comment
I don't
right
think
now.
we. I don't think we.
Hey, maybe he could elaborate on that. But as always, we love having Kev Deuce here.
What up, dude? What up?
And we hope that they're ready for that Super Bowl pick.
There we go
on Friday.
Get your homework done. Josh has been busy. Josh has been distracted.
I have a feeling just because they're very big with I think they're going to take the Patriots plus 4.5. That's my guess. Just because they're very big with like the getting points.
Right.
What's your guess, honestly?
Yeah, I guess I could see that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like though Kev Dew would be like kind of with the Seahawks though. I don't know.
He was big on the Rams, but I just feel like Josh loves his points.
Yeah, he does love the points, and if it kind of seems like Josh gets the last say, kind of deal.
Yes, and the Kev's gonna say no fucking way.
Yeah, no, dude, I'm better than Josh. Ernie, I guess wants us to acknowledge Kev Dew. We just did, dude. Goon. Hands down.
I'll take the bet.
Taking that bet. Kev Deuces, let's go in with the smoke. No Royal Rumble recap. Shaking my head. LO. What's up, guys? He says. And then he says, John, Knicks are coming for the number 1 seed. Don't get comfortable.
I mean, I think listen, stuff could change, but I mean, clearly Detroit has been better regardless of the outcome of that series last year. That was very close. The Knicks, I think, won the last 2 games by 3 points in Detroit. Right. No, but right? I mean,
exactly, dude. But you know what, dude? John Pollock, it's coming for blood.
Coming for blood, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And
just
then,
like UConn on Friday, John.
Just like UConn, dude. Ernie with the you bet me $100 they get to the finals already. I don't know who he's talking to. But
he's talking to Colm.
Talking to Colm. And then Goon says find a loophole Knicks games, but it has to be at Barclays. LOL. Certainly be way cheaper there.
Still expensive. Probably the most expensive Barclays ticket out there.
John Pollock though clapping back. I'm not worried. Kev.
Wow.
Kev
as he shouldn't be.
Kev says you sound worried. You better be worried. He says. And then Matt Bra says, I'll put the game on Discord on Wednesday and we can look for Colm.
There we go. Yeah, Matt's big Knick fan. I remember him streaming the game last year.
Wow, dude. How about Goon here saying, hang up on Colm. I'm a pro Knick, but I will never slander the Yankees for no New York City team. I know where my true loyalty lies.
I apologize if I'm repeating myself because, it was my fault. I give in to everybody who says this kind of stuff. But I was... Same thing this weekend, and I told JD because he's doing his usual thing about not doing anything, blah 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 blah. And I talked to Chief about this too, and I mean this has to be it for me. And it's like again, I'm running the team, making different moves. It looks different. I get that. We all wish we could run the team, but we can't. And I just think this because it's a common theme. I'm sure you hear it a lot, whether it's a radio or just talking to people. A lot of negativity from Yankee fans, and all it is because it's not run the way that George was, that he's going to sign every player, do whatever it takes, which, again, it's frustrating. I wish it was like that. Everybody is going to be extremely negative and say they're never going to win until they win because they can't accept that it's not like that anymore. And, again, I wish it was so like that. But the disconnect is the saying that there's no way, you have no chance of winning. Like, that's just not reality. Like, you have a chance. It might not be as great of a chance as it used to be, but the chance is there. And I think that's where the disconnect and the frustration for me. It's just like, people want to call it when it's February 2nd, right? I mean, don't you think that's why you have the negativity?
Yeah, no, definitely, dude.
They can't get past that, but they refuse to acknowledge that we still have been one of the best teams. And no, it's not good enough to call them short, but we still have been one of the best teams pretty much every single year. So
and I feel like we talked about this last year too. Like,
yeah,
it's a long season.
Everybody's
like,
just it's just like so doomsday propagandists.
Propagandists.
Propagandists. Like
propagandists.
What's such a tough word to say? A lot of syllables, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Not commonly said.
But I can't take it. I can't take it. Absolutely can't take it.
My mother says, "Who is this guy?" Question mark.
No,
Classic.
wait, what was the funny thing? Did you miss it? This guy sounds like, or did you say that comment? Buff somebody. It was up a little bit. Where was it? Still go. Oh, Buff
guy
Bagwell.
Sounds like Buff Bagwell, dude.
Who's Buff Bagwell?
I don't know, dude. Should we know that?
It just sounded funny.
Retired
wrestler.
Oh, wrestler. Yeah,
course,
I guess so, dude. Damn, that's tough. In any case, we do have more comments. Hold on now. I see Tommy down there. Stand by. Knicks haven't won shit for this city, says Goon.
True.
Kevin says, what up to Matt Bryce? Says, Yankees done more for the city than Knicks will ever will.
Yes.
All right. And Kev do.
Howdy, Kev,
Matt
bro.
says, howdy, Kev, bruh, dude. Donna says, Maddie and Kronos. Tommy in the house says, what's up, fellas? LMAO, call him with the wild wagers.
And I did text Tommy to say if he has time to call in. Because he said he had that gripe with the NHL that I wanted to hear what it was. So Tommy, whatever, definitely give us a call.
Whenever. John Powell says UConn fans are so funny.
No, and it's like, John, it's just one of those things. And again, honestly, it goes back to, I think, why I get more excited to kind of, smack talk with UConn. And again, I mean, they're great. They've won loss all season. There's no guarantee they're going to win it all. Obviously, they have a really good chance. But I just love it because I'm just so used to, and obviously this is really just with the Yankees, but just everybody, you can't do it. You're not good enough. You're not good. So it's just nice to have a team where it's like, well, you can't say that because, like, they had the bracket projections yesterday.
Can't say that.
They're clearly a number one seed, and they kicked Creighton's ass. So it was nice to do that after last year. I guess it was closer, the fans, the two rings, and it's just like, I think it's just one of those things where it's like, and I kind of tell Matt this sometimes because he always says like, oh, I could never go to Fenway and all this stuff. And it's like, but it's the reason that it's like that is, of course, you're always going to hate your rival, but it's over the top more because they've won more recently than you. So that's how you get back to where you're not tight about that stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like, really, instead of like focusing the anger on the team and hating them, you focus on beating them. That's right. I mean, that's what it is.
That's the mentality you need to have to win. Kev Deuce says this show has too much Yankee bias.
Split down the middle. Tony's a Mets fan.
My mother says no Yankee bias here.
Yeah, well, let's not get crazy, Mary. Okay.
I think it's maybe a facetious.
Oh, very facetious
comment. John Pollock says Dan Hurley tantrum incoming, dude.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know the Johnnies have been playing pretty well. But come on. I mean, UConn is coming for blood after that embarrassment that I was there last year at the Garden. They are not letting that happen again.
Maybe next weekend, John Pollock and Michael Buckta getting together, dude.
For the Johnnies.
For
Selection Sunday, maybe. Next month.
Ernie, third longest gap. I think us fans are just in the dumps. LOL. Longer it is, the worse it gets.
See, there's a thing like, I don't know. It's like technically about that specifically, am I in the dumps? Like, yeah, I mean, I hate that it's been this long. It's something that's missing in life. But it's like you could not be happy with that, be upset, be angry, whatever you want. But every new season brings new hope. And I just think people are so set on, because this happened last year, this can't happen this year. And it's like, how we've all watched hundreds and hundreds and thousands of sports games, and it's just like nothing's ever the same. So I don't know why everybody thinks it's cynical.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Goon says there should be only one. Goon is off his shit right now. One New York City baseball team. The Mets should go to Buffalo and give them a baseball team to go with the Bills and the Sabres. The Mets will create to fill a void, he says, repeating, fill a void because the Giants went to San Francisco, Dodgers went to LA. It's getting a girlfriend that looks too similar to your ex because you miss her or them, he says. I don't know what you're on this morning, Goon, but I mean, that's just ridiculous. I mean, the Mets were created because the city needed a team, dude. And you know what, dude? You could honestly argue that the Mets, like the blue, the orange, yes, to pay homage to the Giants, to the Dodgers, have a very rich heritage that relies actually within the city. So I mean, they maybe deserve to be within the confines of New York City more than any other team. How about that?
Okay, let's not start talking about the history of Nelson Doubleday over here.
Oh my gosh,
as we wax, he's on wax. Donna says, and I think she's talking about you.
He's on wax. LOL. No, I think she's about Goon, dude.
I know.
Goon is on the wax for sure, dude. And then hold on, let's go back up here. Kev Deuce says, "Where's Buckta?" He's talking a lot of shit about Knicks, Lakers. Now he's the ghost.
No, and it's funny. He texted me yesterday. 1 year anniversary of the Luka trade. How's that working out, Michael?
Oh my gosh, dude.
That's another thing. Like, and it's like, because I know Ernie gets riled because, which I get it, because it's like with LeBron, with the Lakers, it's the same thing as the Cowboys. Everyone loves to just like hate on them and just these digs and troll and all that. But it's the same thing as the Knicks. The way I look at the Lakers, like I don't think they're not winning anything this year. Right now, anyway. So it is what it is.
And then John Pollock says, "I swear if the refs get involved with this game, I'm not going to be happy. Let the fellas play."
I don't think it'll come down to that. I think the talent gap is so wide.
Okay, dude.
UConn by 10.
Oh my god.
And the over.
Has there been a lot of like complaining about the refs? And
I mean, when you win, you don't usually complain, right?
Wow, interesting. Goon says Coach Patino and my Johnnies are going to put the belt to the cheeks on UConn.
Oh, please.
Wow, cry baby Dan Hurley.
Crying with 2 rings? I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
Dude.
And about to be 3 and 4 years.
Kev Deuce says Goon smoking that top quality meth. There's the Donna with the he's on the wax. Goon says I'm not on anything. I'm just saying. If there's a Yankee bias on this show, ? It's perfectly reasonable for the reasons stated. It's a justified bias.
No, and that comes with the whole Yankee bias comes with, again, like the haters out there. Yeah, same thing with the teams I just mentioned. Everybody loves hating and picking and prying and trolling. And it's like, focus on your own damn team.
Yeah, dude. Kev Deuce says, Donna, I smoke wax. Goon smokes meth. Boom. Ernie with the, I think we're tired of having it to sound like Cowboy fans with the It's Our Year talk. I'm on the let's see what happens train now. LOL. 1 seed playoffs. Sit back.
But see, you know what, Ernie?
Watch.
Kev poisoned you by even mentioning the Cowboys in the same sentence. It's completely different, okay? It's like the Cowboys haven't been to a conference championship game since Tony was born. Okay, so I mean, we're talking. They haven't even been close. Like we're completely different, and it's frustrating because you're even closer and you've come up short. But that's what it is, and that's what I'm saying. But everybody has such a problem with it, Ernie. I'm not allowed to just say, let's see what happens. Everybody just wants to just fold before we even get to pitchers and catchers. So that's all I'm saying.
And then Goon says, Brian, just be honest, tell Anthony we're a better team.
But this is just like such a ridiculous segment. I could say that.
Season hasn't started yet.
Season hasn't started. But then it's like, you know what's going to happen. I'm going to say that. Tony's going to say he thinks they're better. And then it's like, we're going to say, let's play ball.
And then let's see. Kev do with the thank you, Ernie. Matt Bruh in here says LeBron is the Aaron Rodgers of the NBA, which is pretty interesting.
I think that's very, very unfair. I think LeBron is head and shoulders above Aaron Rodgers at what he does because Aaron Rodgers won Super Bowl his entire career. And everybody, again, LeBron is part of the whole trolling, the hating. It's like because people don't like the way he carried himself, the way that he left the Knicks at the altar at the Greenwich Boys and Girls Club with the decision.
Yeah. And
it's like people just can't get past that stuff. But there's just no denying it. He's clearly, I mean, I think at the bare minimum, top 3 all time. And it's like the way people talk about him is it's so embarrassing. Like, only 4 rings. Like, do people not realize, like, unless you're some 12th man hopping around all these teams, it's very hard to win 4 rings. Like, it's like, you think Kevin Durant wishes he had 4 rings? You think Steve Nash wishes he had 4 rings? Or Charles Barkley? You think those guys? So it's like the criticism that LeBron takes. I mean, it's just ridiculous. You want to talk about his personality, that's one thing, but don't like take him down a notch in terms of what a great player he is. Play ball, right?
Yeah. And then let's see. Sorry, I kind of lost where we left off. The comments are just rolling.
Yeah.
After
very light.
Yeah, right.
Very
Can't
light.
believe it, dude.
Very
Kev
light.
Deuce says most Yankee fans are Cowboys adjacent.
No, they're
fans.
not. They're not. You
Wow.
just no. That's the thing that Kev cannot, and I know he's gonna. Blah, 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 the thing that he just can't get over. He is so miserable with his teams that he has to just attack teams he doesn't like and make these statements that make no sense. He just and then he makes the justification about they don't pay his bills. Well, it's like, yeah, thank God they don't pay your bills, Kev, because you would have went bankrupt 20 years ago. Okay, so it's like enough of that. Enough.
And then Matt says, "Ooh, Kev, no heckin' way." He says, "I'm assuming it's a Cowboy fan thing." And then Goon says, "But Brian, that's why we're depressed, because we're the best and we're losing. That should speak to why we're the greatest team. Look at the Mariners; they've never made it, and I guess they're happy. I guess."
No, I don't know. But it's like we get it. But it's like what the thing is. It's like the old adage, like. You get back up on the horse. You don't just because you don't like something, you don't just give up. And I think it shows that society is very weak. You have a lot of people that are very negative, with no drive. When something's hard, they just run.
Which is ridiculous.
Which is just ridiculous.
Cowardice. Real talk, Kev. I'm just tired of having to backpedal the shit I say when we lose, LMAO. Ask me what I think
We're number one in the AL. That's it, LMAO.
I think it's if we're number one in the AL.
Yeah.
Is what he means.
And I've said the same thing. I feel very good that we can get to the World Series. What happens there, especially the Dodgers on the other side, I can't predict that. But I feel we are clear, head and shoulders, the best team in the American League.
John Pollock, I wish my teams could just make the playoffs to begin with.
Well, the Red Wings will be making the playoffs. The Johnnies will be, in the in March Madness, and the Tigers should be in the playoffs. We'll see what happens with School Bowl, the arbitration cases on Wednesday. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, dude. It's just, oh my God. I mean, that is really drawing out. Look at the Dodgers, Goon says. Even if they three-peated this year, they'd have to win 3 more times just to beat our World Series all-time record. We're the greatest franchise.
Meaning like winning 6 in a row.
Yeah. I'm assuming he means baseball history.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no. He means because we have the most titles in any major sport. That's what.
He says we're the greatest franchise in football history.
Oh, gotcha. No, I thought you were talking about he just referring just to baseball, not that he made the typo of saying football. My mistake.
Yeah, everyone's mistaken. All right, Goon says that is why we're so mad. See, past 17 years, justified anger.
But it's okay to be mad, but don't be a doomsday propagandist.
He says he's on the wax. He says he's definitely on the wax. Confirmed.
Yeah.
On the wax.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see. But I would say I'm more engaged than
enraged.
Enraged. Sorry, than I am a doomer. You do seem pretty enraged.
But also, it's like, you know what I mean. We have to stay in the present moment, and when pitchers and catchers haven't reported, there's nothing to be enraged about. Nothing's happened. You know what I mean. When something happens, okay, and that's it. So it is that I have to say by far. The longest comment stretch I think we've ever had.
You're just gonna ignore Kev Do?
Jordan 168. Well, you're the one reading the comments. What do you mean?
No, you just like jumped ahead. Like I was gonna get to it, and then you were just like,
well, you kind of jumped ahead because you said the
because Goon comment. Kept like
68 years one team. But again, this is just one thing. It's just like everybody just just like tunnel vision. Jordan did that. That's the best. Nothing can come close to it. Nothing will come close to it. It has to be like Jordan. And it's just like, no, it doesn't. And it's like the game changed. Like, it's like, and you think if LeBron was on the Bulls with that team, with those Hall of Famers, and he would have just stayed there, it's like people are just idiotic sometimes.
Oh, man, that's funny. The tunnel vision, dude.
And then Ernie says, please don't start an LBJ debate. Yes, LOL.
I wonder what Ernie feels about
Brian Lake is accent now. And denial about what, Goon? Denial about what? Could you tell me? I have nothing nice to say about that team. Call themselves the Tigers. So he's excited about
tough.
School. They should just trade him. But I'm sure he doesn't want that. But that would really reset the franchise. Anyway, we can finally get to the subject matter here. But we can't because we have a call. And who's the call from?
Oh, it's Ernie.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Yeah.
We can finally get to.
No, we can't.
Look, I even put it in. Put it in the comments, bro. Please don't start. I couldn't even help it. I had to call because now you keep talking about things that I'm screaming at my car, and I'm like, no, all right, breathe.
Yeah. No, I literally, you know me, it drives me crazy. And again, it's not to say that like with LeBron, there's some deficiencies, some stuff he could have been better at, but I don't need to tell you, but it's just like the way that people talk about him, you would think he's not even going to make the Hall of Fame. That's the way people talk about him. And it's just so ridiculous because they can't get over that he didn't sign with the friggin' Knicks 16 years ago. That's what it all comes down to.
I've said it time and time again. If you're a Jordan fan, it threatens you. Like you're having to watch threatens you. A lot of the arguments that people have just because they feel threatened to the fact that they don't have a backup for it, so they go to intent. Every time you go and have an argument with somebody, me and Colm just had this column just last night or the other night because he like memes, and I'm like, everything that you're sending me, it doesn't matter because Jordan fans, they'll say turnovers. Then I'll say, well, the league for 20-something years, right? Then wouldn't that count for how many points? And then they'll say, yeah, well, he's been in the league for how long? He has the most points. So you can't say that. You like to speak out of their mouth and their ass at the same time when it comes to a Jordan and LeBron argument. It's like I'm gonna say the good point that you made, and I'm gonna make a bad point for his long. No sense.
Right. No, it's really.
You try to compare players, like this argument I had with Cullum last night. That I'm actually proud of the fact that Cullum said, you know what, that's a good point. I'm not going to argue that with you. Then.
Yeah. No.
Says that you're arguing or debating something. That's a point.
Yeah.
So he had mentioned about. Told us that Jordan played with Pippen, Rodman, role players all on the same team for he was with them. Correct? Yeah. Okay. So played with Miami when LeBron played with Miami. You can argue that Wade is probably a better player than Pippen. Ooh, no problem. But was Bosh better than Rodman? No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
So again, a better team. We can go to when he won with the Lakers. Yeah, sure. AD was better than Rodman, but did the Lakers option? No, they did not. So
yeah,
a lot of arguments that people make when you give them the retort. Yeah, but he won 6 rings. You see the constant line moving.
Oh yeah, and then the
line moving.
The changing teams argument. It's like, oh yeah, the way Michael Jordan was, he would have played ball with Eric Snow and Mo Williams and Anderson Varejao his entire career. He would have done that, right? With Paul Silas as his head coach.
Here's the best thing. Here's the best part about that whole LeBron left teams. Bro, he won a championship team he's been on.
Right.
Regardless of roster, regardless of
right.
All right. He's won a championship everywhere he's been. You can't say that about everybody, all right? Being the focal point. Like guys win a championship with one team, a team because they want more money or they want to do something else, and they never win another ring. LeBron has won everywhere he went. 10 straight years regardless of the team. And here's the best part. When those teams, they all went to the bottom of the league.
Right. No, you're right.
When Jordan missed a year, Pippen made it to what? Almost the conference finals or conference finals. There was only a 2-game disparity record in losses and wins.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's such an easy thing to say. And I just think, too, it's just there's no respect. It's all slanted, everything people says. It's like there's arguments to be had, but the way that they talk about LeBron, like I said, you would think that he's not going to be in the Hall of Fame. The way people talk, and it's crazy. It gets out of control.
Now, going to the Yankees, where you was talking about the Yankees. I think I don't think that we're negative, doomsday propaganda. Like, because I even broke down some of Josh's point of view. And I think it's just a matter of we're just tired of having to say, and then come the end of the year, we got to backtrack and backpedal everything. Now it's like, okay, we were wrong. I think from this point on, it's just easier. We'll get to the playoffs. We'll probably be a 1 seed. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, no, and it's like I think people get the message misconstrued. Like it's like I'm as tired of anybody as falling short, but you can't call it before the season starts. And again, people just like, they have the 4 and 5 year mentality, which is great, but it's also not realistic. And it's like, yes, there's things that they could be doing better, but it's like, it's just hard to win in sports. You're going to fail way more than you're going to win. But what's the fun in winning if you bail before you get there?
I don't think anybody's bailing.
People are bailing, though. People are bailing. People are bailing.
I don't think we're bailing.
But I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about Josh.
Yeah, you're one of them. You're one of them, Ernie.
Goon's a question mark. Goon's definitely a question mark. You know? But that's what I'm saying, because you have these people, I don't even know if I'm going to go to any games this year. I'm not even going to watch, or not till they sell the team, all that
OD.
shit.
I don't know who said that. That's OD.
No, but again, I'm not talking about you, but
like,
you can't tell me that there's not people out there that say that type of stuff. That's what I'm saying. Or we're never going to win again. That type of, like, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
But there's fans for every fan base. I mean, you can't expect the Yankees to be
it's just
fans like
I can't live like that.
There's even worse fans than you out there.
But also
for like Kev to think of. But
even that right there, it's like, what am I? I'm so bad because I don't hate my life and want to just jump off a bridge and just think everything bad is gonna happen. I'm not saying anything ridiculous. What you're saying about the #1 seed, I'm saying. So what am I missing here? That's what I don't understand.
When I say that there's worse fans than you, there's worse fans than you, there's worse fans than me.
But how am I?
Josh,
Why do I even get worse fan? What? Like, why?
You have to be involved with. You have to be involved with us because you're a Yankee fan. So all I'm saying, don't take, all right, drop your defenders.
No, but not you. Right? But I'm saying other people said. I'm just saying, why is that even a thing? That's what I'm asking you.
Why is it a thing? What?
Like, people talking about me being a worse fan or no. Why? What did I say?
Well, they say that. They say that to get a rile.
Oh, fuck.
I mean,
oh my gosh.
Which is already one second. I missed all of this because my headphones are unplugged. Just back it up like 10 seconds.
No, they weren't unplugged. He unplugged
okay.
them.
What? Yeah. I unplugged them by
accountability.
Accident. But what were you saying, Ernie? My bad.
There, I was in the middle of
fucking wax.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, the fucking wax. The flan.
Oh, too much.
No, look. Go ahead.
No. All my question is like, why am I referred to as a bad fan? Like, I just want to know
because
what.
They get a rile out of it. They like to piss you off. I mean,
I'm saying,
that's why I called you a fanboy the other day.
I feel like there's just no like backing behind that. Like, I could understand if I told you every single day we're winning it all, no matter what, we're winning it all. There's no problem with the team. I don't talk like that.
But to them, sounds like to them that's what it sounds like.
But that's crazy. That's because they're depressed and they hate their life. Like, I don't know what to tell them, honestly.
You don't have to tell them anything. You just say, we'll see what happens. That's what I'm learning to. I got tired of, yo, Ernie, I thought you said da-da-da. Yo, Ernie, I thought you know what? Yeah, I did fucking say that. So I'm just going to say, we'll see what happens. And maybe that's what everybody just wants to hear from you. We'll see what happens. Not AL1. I think they just want to hear, we'll see what happens. And maybe it'll make them feel like you're like a step back.
But maybe I literally, for a while now, I've been saying, I don't know what's going to happen. I can't guarantee anything, but do we have a chance to win a World Series? Yes. Do I want to take advantage of that? Yes. And it's that simple. So if that's crazy, I don't know. Maybe I should just hang it up. I don't know what you want me to say.
I mean, personally, being all right, look, pitchers and captains 51 days, spring training a lot closer. All right, like I get that. I can be honest now. I can be the Yankee fan that I always am, and I could talk a whole bunch of shit now that it's finally here. Packers are done. No Lakers are doing. Like, all right, baseball season is in front of me. Awesome, cool. The issue comes is that you can't look at the Yankees right now and say we have a chance to win a World Series. I have a chance to get there, win. Not a fucking I don't think so.
But the thing is, you're saying I don't think so, but you're not gonna say, oh, I'll jump off a bridge if they win the World Series, because you know there's a chance. That's the point.
The problem is that I don't chance. I have to see what the Dodgers look like for me to even say that there's a chance.
Well, all I would say to that
there isn't a chance for 31 other teams.
But you could, you know what I mean? You could debate how big that chance is, but by default, if you're in the World Series, you have a chance to win. And I just don't get, like, people just get, I don't know. I think everybody just has an anger and a patience problem. But it's just crazy. Like, it's like,
I think people are just scared. I think people are just what's actually going on in the actual overall form of the league. If you don't win this year and the Dodgers win it again, you expect a salary cap to come. When a salary comes, 95% of the teams are gonna have to get reconstructed to fit that salary cap. Probably, you don't know what's in the future after this year. Maybe that's why a lot of people are kind of like, well, the Dodgers on paper look like they're gonna take it again, and there's gonna be no baseball in 27. So what's up with my team? I feel like everybody's feeling like their window is violently shrinking, and Yankee fans never have had that feeling.
But you know why everybody is so dumb, though? Because everybody thinks that before the season happens, they know what's going to happen. And it's like all these people a couple years ago would have not said that the Diamondbacks and Rangers were in the World Series. They wouldn't have said that the Blue Jays were a secondary lead away from beating the Dodgers and would have a 3-2 lead going into Game 6. It's like nobody knows anything. So it's like sports are unpredictable. That's what makes them great.
Got better.
But the point is, nobody, everybody,
but we have to admit that they got better.
But the same Blue Jays fan would say that the Blue Jays going into last year had no chance of being in the World Series. And what do you know? They were there. What do you know? They could have won. So that's what I'm saying. It's like we think we have it all figured out. We have no idea.
No idea. You don't have any idea, Ernie.
Life's full of surprises.
I mean, we don't have any idea, and maybe I've always said that's the biggest I've always said, even as being a Yankee fan, I've always said our biggest issue as fans, as a Yankee fan base, is that we always have the idea that it's our year. We do have that. I mean, I know you hate to hear it, but we do have that cowboy fucking
no, but see, that's Kev.
Like,
you've talked to Kev too much. The two franchises couldn't be more different, but it could be more different. We're not talking about the franchises, though. We're not talking about the franchises. Okay, or the fans.
I'm just talking about the fan base, and whether you might fit in that fan base or not.
No, but that's
no Yankee fans.
But this is
diehard Yankee fans that are exactly the same way. Look at Chief. Think of Chief. Look at Chief. I love him to death. You love him to death. He is exact same way about his Cowboys the way he is about the Yankees. He is.
I don't think so. I've never heard him talk about thinking that the Cowboys have a chance to win. Honestly, I've never heard him say that.
If he's a Cowboys fan, he said it. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I just think the problem is,
I don't know.
Like, I go back to everybody
like Cowboys
is just
fans are like Mets fans.
Way too negative,
or
just way too negative and stubborn, and everybody thinks they know everything, and that's it. So that's all I got on that. You know, and it's like, let's just see what happens. Baseball's
Chief?
Great. No, Chief is.
I'm just giving you the reasons.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but the reasons. So that's why all I want to say to anybody out there that's ever said that I'm crazy, you're fucking crazy. Okay, so how about that?
Anybody.
There you go. That should
You're
be
crazy.
Your comeback. That should be your comeback for everybody. That should be your comeback for everybody. You're fucking crazy.
But yeah, I can't wait for this season. And let's just fucking go. All right.
All right.
All right, let's go. Talk to you guys later. I'll hop back on.
Thanks, Ernie.
Peace.
The call, the interaction. Still have a million comments. If we could just brush through those and finally move the pedal forward.
Yes, dude. Goon, loving the call. The Brian crash out, amazing. LOL. But.
Well, I mean, if I'm not able to say what I'm going to say, that's what I'm going to say.
And then
that makes sense, right?
no, yeah. Matt Bra says, "All right, duders, I got Bra stuff, work to do. Catch you tomorrow later." Matt Bra.
Thank you, Matt. As always.
Goon defending himself. I'm no question mark. I just have the cojones to call his team out for their faults. I'm not afraid to compare those faults to the core four.
Negative Nancy.
And then he's getting into LeBron here. Kobe's better than both LeBron and Jordan. Never understood this argument, dude. Kobe, the one team, all those years, entire career. I'm not even mad about LeBron not signing with the Knicks. I'm mad he took Carmelo to the Lakers, though.
I don't know. Crazy.
Which is pretty crazy. And then I guess Goon Tight went from developing championship teams to homegrown talent to bottom 10 in the farm systems, Brian. Come on, man, he says. And then we don't have any idea, he says, but we have a rough picture of how it's going to go. And that Dodgers team looks like it could compete in the WBC.
And a couple more, they said, I know it's a lot to keep up with this. He said, you're too honest about the team, Brian. The team has less of a chance to win the World Series than the Blue Jays, and I don't think we'll make the World Series this year. And my point about all this, besides that everyone's just negative and apparently hates their lives, is that you don't know that. And it's like also everybody lauding the Blue Jays. Like, let's just think about what they did here. They lost Bo Bichette, who was great. And what's up, Renee?
What's up? That's right.
Oh, there we go.
That's
there
right,
we go.
dude.
Mother Mary.
Best behavior, dude.
But I don't think. Oh no. Sorry, we're gonna say something else.
I watched a little bit of the Boston
Hockey game. Cool, right?
It was pretty intense. I watched the big fight that happened.
With the goalies?
Yes, the goalie fight.
Yeah, the goalie.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
awesome.
It was sick.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game to watch.
Yeah.
Happy about it?
Happy about Boston losing? I mean, you're always happy about Boston losing,
Oh, boy.
right?
Yeah, no, yeah. It was a great game. It was a great game.
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh,
That's
no
okay.
problem.
Sports.
I know you always just have a little Boston affinity,
Affinity. Yeah, it's the right word for it.
because of the whole bullshit with the chants with the fans at the baseball game. So that's why. That's why.
First of all, no,
You
no,
do.
no, no.
You
Absolutely
do.
not.
There's
no,
a little
I don't.
connection there.
I don't. I
joined
don't,
in on
Renee.
that. You
There's
joined
no
in on
connection
that.
on
You've
it,
joined
all
in on
right?
the
There's
chant.
no. Listen. I was just picking Boston. They were winning games. You picked them just as much as I do
No, but
now.
I'm just talking about you're part of that whole, like, you know, you'll be a Yankees, a Mets Red Sox game and do the fuck the Yankees chant. You will. You've done that.
I don't know if I have.
Roll back the tape.
Yeah.
Roll it back. Roll it back.
Oh, what? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Got new boots on today.
Thanks, Renee.
Renee doesn't care.
But yeah, I always just thought that was crazy, that stuff. But what I was getting at is like
Yeah, what do we got?
everyone just lauding the Blue Jays. Like, I don't think the Blue Jays are better. Like, you just throw a bunch of money at Dylan Cease and then think that Anthony Santander is not going to suck this year, and then you're going to get the Ernie Clement and Jimenez contributions that you got last year. Okamoto's never played in the majors. To be so sold on the Blue Jays is completely ridiculous.
I mean, I guess we don't know. Sure, I guess, right?
Yeah.
That's what they say.
So
They say.
play ball. That's why I just get a little. You know what I was trying to figure out is who they're, because I feel like they brought in a different closer, but I guess they didn't.
I don't remember hearing them getting like a big bullpen.
I
piece
can't
or
believe they're
closer.
going with Hoffman.
I mean, wasn't he good last?
They didn't sign Robert
postseason?
Suarez, did they? Or maybe they did.
That sounds familiar. No.
They didn't. Who signed Suarez? You know what I'm saying? Like the closer, not.
Yeah. Damn, who was it? I feel like it was not a team in the AL or the NL East.
Suarez. What is this? With the Braves. Okay, he's with the Braves.
Ah, shit.
But I guess they didn't. So that's another thing. Hoffman was terrible closing games. Blew him left and right.
Did he not have okay postseason numbers though?
No, he didn't.
He did not.
Yeah, I mean, I can pull it up right now.
Yeah.
So it's just like
I'd
that's
be
the thing.
curious.
Everybody just wants to just like talk about what's wrong. With the Yankees, and it's just like a lot of teams out there have problems. No, especially in the American League. The American League is wide open.
Yeah, dude, it always is.
So he had a 437 in the regular season. It says he had a 146. I wonder if we could go to
146 in the postseason.
Yeah, but
ERA.
he definitely gave up that home run to Rojas.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, right there, you know, and it was a roller coaster ride with Hoffman. I mean, I saw it. I saw a lot of his games.
Yeah, it was.
I know it seems like,
But, I mean, 146
'cause he had the
is pretty
146.
good. Yeah,
Not gonna
yeah.
happen. Not gonna. Nope. Or be negative like everybody else. No, he can't. He blew a save last year. He can't ever again. He should just retire, just like everybody else, right? Anyway, it took 50 minutes to get there, or longer probably. But I was just gonna say the two signings: Suarez to the Reds, a reunion.
Yes.
That's where he started his career. Played there till 2021. And that was a 1 year, $15 million deal. A year with, you include the postseason, only 3 home runs, but still 52 home runs. I know the average was low. I know he's going to be a DH. But is that not like a complete steal, especially for a team like the Reds who struggle
Complete
with
steal.
scores?
Complete total steal. Like,
Yeah. Suarez DH. I mean,
kidding me?
Book him for 40
Crazy.
easily. So I know you were kind of saying before the show, right? I mean, you would have liked him for the Mets.
Suarez.
Yeah.
I guess so. I was saying
For
more
1 year,
so
$15 million.
Yeah, 1 year, 15. I would have rather had a rise, to be honest, for that deal. Another 1 year deal.
1 year, $12 million with the Giants, and I guess multi-year deals are out on the table. But he wanted to play second base, and that's what he's going to do with the Giants, who have a very interesting infield. With Devers and Arise on the right side. There could be some problems there.
Some defensive errors, dude. But still, dude, I don't know. I mean, I looked at that. I saw that deal. Like I said, I was watching MLB Network Sandlot on MLB Network. So like the ticker was on. Saw the news break. And I don't know, dude. What kind of was pissing me off, not for nothing, is that, especially with the Bo Bichette
contract
signing and conference and stuff like that. Well, just the entire time, like Stearns has been being interviewed since then. We were looking to get competitive at bats. We just want to make sure up and down this lineup we have the most, chances at having competitive. Dude, that phrase I've been hearing him say for so long now this offseason. And I mean, I don't know. Like, does Luis Arise probably gives you the most competitive at bats than possibly anyone in the majors necessarily. I mean, like you look at his stats or his numbers, you watch his at bats. I mean, he's always in play to get a hit. Like he's fouling pitches off. He has these like long, extenuated at bats with a high pitch count. Not to mention he gets on base. So it's
and listen, I know again everybody's so like didn't do it before, not going to do it again, or not going to do it ever. But I just feel like he's so valuable, and you look at it. I mean, the last 3 years, 181 hits, 200 hits, 203 hits, a career 317 hitter. Is because everybody goes nuts. Singles hitter, even though he did have 30 doubles last year, but a slugging percentage of 392, 346, 393. He's never had a 400 slugging percentage in a season. So, no, I was looking at on base. So 392, 346, 393, 370. No, I keep going back to wow. I'm really losing it. But anyway, he has had, when we're talking about full seasons, he's had 2 seasons where he had an over 400 slugging percentage. So clearly,
that's crazy.
He's not a home run hitter.
Right.
He has 36 in 840 games. But how about just like if he's on your team in the playoffs and like you need to hit with 2 outs, like
what the fuck?
And I know again it's a small sample size, but he's had 17 playoff games and he's hit 224. I don't know if that plays into it, but it's a lot of just playing one series. So maybe that's why, but I just think that's just so valuable. I wanted the Yankees sign him, but I think, he avoided them because just like with other teams, he wants to play second base, and with them, he would just be a rotation player. But the Mets, he would have been a perfect leadoff hitter, though.
He wouldn't be playing second base, though. Yeah, probably DH.
But, I mean, hitting 300 at the top of the lineup. No, I'm so annoyed about that. Why can't he hit more home runs?
I would fucking love that, dude.
Yeah. So
1 year deal.
Those felt like, shrewd moves over the weekend. The Reds should be competitive this year.
Yeah.
And then we also, by the way, I just saw this. It's not breaking news, but Trott's set to retire as Predators GM.
No way, dude.
So it's funny. JD always would make fun of me because I would talk about bringing him to the Rangers. But I would imagine that's going to be after the season. Just under 3 years in the job, will stay on until a successor is found, and it's not health related. That's interesting.
That's crazy.
Took over hockey operations in the summer of 23.
Maybe he's just tired.
Yeah, I mean, he looks tired.
Yeah,
right?
I mean that's gotta be a tough job
Coaching
right
wears
now.
you out,
Nashville.
and then general manager Nashville. Yeah,
dude.
So just stumbled upon that.
Tough. You about Robertson retiring?
Yes. The last remaining active Yankee World Series champ.
So stay with the Mets as well.
Old. Yes, did have a stint with the Mets as a slew of other teams.
Yeah, dude. Good grid guy, dude.
Good grid guy.
Say that 10 times fast.
And then also the White Sox have been very active. You think about Murakami, and then trading Robert for Luis Angel Acuna. They trade for Jordan Hicks. Just give me 1 second.
Just give me 1 second, dude. It's all right. I'll take over from here, dude. White Sox, dude, being very active. What are they going to win? I don't know, maybe fucking 50 games this year? I mean, geez, dude. I guess we get to a couple comments. Why not, dude? And I saw this, I saw this stat last night. They were saying this at the game, which I thought was kind of odd because I was like, dude, like there's no fucking way because we saw 2 goalie fights this season. And, I mean, I don't know. I guess, Goon, you're saying it. Maybe it was fact-checked, but, I mean, that is kind of crazy to think that there hasn't been one in 6 years, and we got 2 so far this season. And then he says, Anthony's a Bruins fan, ? No, don't listen to Brian. Talk about, propaganda, okay? Jeez. And then Matthew Gabriel says, hey, Barnes, where you going? Brian, to take a little smoke break outside. Josh B. Oh, dude. There he is. The headphones again. The headphones.
Yes, I don't know.
The carpet too.
Whatever.
It's
Everybody knows
man.
everything except me, right? No, why is the carpet?
Because the carpet, it's
my
God. Here we go. Yes. He wants to show off his Yankees hoodie, dude. Standing up.
That's why. Good Yankees hoodie. Costco special.
It looks warm. It looks nice.
It is
like
warm.
good fabric. Like washes well. Reliable.
Watch out for this. Watch out for that.
Warm pocket too in there.
Yep.
Pocket's good.
Yep. So yeah, White Sox making moves, but come on, what's the point, right? What's the point? They shouldn't even play the play, right? They shouldn't play.
Don't fucking call me, all right, during the show.
Anyway, so that was really it, and then just a lot of people are distraught. Insurance denials. Was it Lindor isn't going to play for Puerto Rico?
That's right.
What do you think? I mean, the mighty WBC, huh?
Obviously that's. The health of those players are extremely important.
Which is the problem.
Which is the
problem. Tournament.
Yeah. So
they might even fold. They said even though they're hosting games, they might even field a team. Supposedly Cuba has the worst team they had in years. It is a mess. They got to figure it out because the WBC is just not it.
Yeah, you look at that Diaz injury. Teams are right to be scared.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck,
exactly.
Dude?
So poetic justice.
And honestly, it's like any other. Like I knew kids in college that couldn't They were like, oh no, I can't go on this ski trip.
Insurance.
I'm not allowed to do shit like that on this team. I'm playing D1 college scholarship, whatever. Can't do it. So it's like, all right,
That's it,
dude. Then what?
But I can't wait. Even spring training is gonna be great.
Pitchers and catchers.
Honestly,
I'm excited to maybe toss the ball around ourselves.
Yes,
that'll be nice.
That will be nice. So anything that comes across between now and then, but I think we were talking about the 12th and 13th. I think are the reporting dates. So
that's right.
We're about a week and a half away from that. So. Spring is in the air, Tony. But if we could go to the world of the National Hockey League.
Speed, here he comes! McDavid shoots! Top shelf! He scores! Captain with the overtime winner! That's the middle! Great hit! That's a world-class hit right here. Tomsky stepping. Rick Washington made the full split save!
Are you kidding me?
Turn. Side of the net, between the legs, and they score! Filthy! David Pastrnak, the silver trophy to the Golden Knights!
All right.
And
we have the DTV hockey expert, and that would be one Thomas Donovan. What's going on, brother?
What's happening, fellas?
How we doing?
Chilling.
All good. Just trying to stay warm here.
Yeah.
So it's funny. I got your text, and
Springs in the air, Brian.
I completely got what I was upset about. Was it Thursday night when I?
I think it was Thursday night. It was Thursday night. Yeah.
I cannot even remember stuff about. Probably something about Olympics or something like that.
Oh, interesting.
I got something else.
What do we got?
All right, so you guys both watched the Stadium Series game?
Yes.
Copy that.
We can agree that it was an amazing game. You got Tampa scoring seconds in, then giving up 5 straight to the Bruins, and all the way back, and Gensel wins it in the shootout. Goalie, just an awesome game. Why the fuck do I have to see Messier dressed up like a goddamn pirate?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Very, very good call there. What about, there was kind of some other costumes too. What do you think about John Cooper, the cigar, the Miami outfit from the 50s?
For the Tony Montana look?
Yeah.
I actually have enjoyed that. I don't know why the Bruins had to get off the bus dressed up like
Patriots.
Colonial Patriots. It's just, they do a little, and I get into an argument with a couple of people, and they're like, oh, well, you got to grow the game, they did the whole Miami Vice thing when they were,
for Florida.
Outdoor game there. but sometimes it's just I get much if you're an actual hockey fan.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, Tommy. And, there's some of us out there, or a lot of us out there, that just want to watch the game. Like, did we need the Tim McGraw concert after the first period? I had it on mute. I had it on mute. I didn't listen to it. I was literally listening to the NBA over that.
Yeah. And I forget the guy who even played at the or 1 and 4. They got lucky with this one, though.
Yes.
It was 30 degrees. They actually had to warm the ice because they were worried about it getting cold.
So, I think that was
it was like 40 degrees there. It was crazy. Yeah,
that happened because there was a lot of negativity with the Winter Classic. And this, I don't think really there wasn't any negativity at all. We had a classic game, and even in all the chaos as well, you had Pasternak's goal being waved off because I think it was crazy. A high stick
slashing.
Yeah,
it was a penalty that they didn't whistle.
Crazy.
Right. So that was kind of a crazy part of it as well.
Yeah.
And then also, I think we are going to have, some outstanding outdoor games next year.
Pumped.
The Utah game is going to be ridiculous.
We're going to be there.
Blue Mountains. Yes, we will be there. The Blue Mountains in the background. And then AT&T Stadium, a hockey game, that's going to be nuts.
Unbelievable, dude.
Yeah.
I think they've seen the writings on the wall that these outdoor games. When did they start doing it? 2007?
I think they said 2003.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
2003 last night.
Oh, it was before the lockout. Okay.
Yeah.
But I didn't watch it. I saw highlights, but the one that they looked awesome.
With the one where?
At Penn State University.
Oh yes, Penn State. That was crazy, dude. The dude in the crowd reporting, with the goal. McKenna scored that goal.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm actually I saw it after it already happened. I was annoyed. It's if I knew that, and I was around, I would have watched that game.
Yeah, you should have.
Those college stadiums.
Penn State was hockey was sport 6 or 7 years ago, and now they have they draw 70,000 people.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Unreal.
It's Penn State.
No, and it's great that college hockey does that because I feel it doesn't get the coverage. But when you have an outdoor game like that, and especially at an iconic venue,
dude.
At Penn State,
they play fucking hard. Those guys,
What do you think though? Is McKenna coming to Broadway, or what do we got?
I don't know. Well, no, I literally don't have an opinion on that, or a forecast, I should say.
Wow.
Yeah. No, obviously, because you got the lottery and just the way the rest of the season plays out, but obviously we should have a pretty good chance. But then again, the Islanders didn't exactly have a good chance, and they won the lottery, so and got Matthew Siffers, so you never know.
I don't think which year was it that we lucked out? Was it the one when we got Lafreniere?
Wait, so you said but you said we lucked out. I don't think we. But it might have been.
That was the year. Lafreniere was 1. Kakko was 2.
Yeah, you never know. But have you? I know you didn't watch that game, but have you watched much of McKenna or seen much of his highlights? Does he seem like he's going to be that type of player, like a franchise guy?
I've seen clips of him. I've never watched him play a full game. But they get drafted so young, so you don't know how their body's going to fill out. What kind of physical nature they're going to be able to play with as they mature. It's he's so weird like that.
Yeah, no.
Who knew Jack Eichel couldn't jump over the boards and had to fall on his ass the other night?
Yeah.
Did you see that clip?
I did. Yeah.
I missed that.
Literally fell on his ass.
Oh.
He blew a tire trying to jump over the boards and just went right on his keys.
Oh, that's funny. That's
hilarious.
Funny. Are you hearing that? I know they've been working on Panarin, but it seems like they want to just make sure they make the best deal. But anything you think that's going to happen pretty soon here with the Rangers and the trades?
Panarin's getting moved.
Obviously.
Yeah.
That to me, that's not a hot take. I'm trying to think who else they said is movable. I think Vakanainen can get moved.
Okay.
And then, isn't it poetic that they moved Islanders and scores against them? In the first game?
Susie, of course, dude. I know, right? Like, unbelievable.
Yeah, no, making an impact already. I've heard also that Braden Schneider is.
I heard that a
sought
lot
after.
too. Yeah.
I'm a fan of Schneider, but I mean,
So
listen, you know what the problem is? The problem is I don't trust who's making these because I'm sick of them.
Your buddy right there agrees with you.
Yeah, we were talking about this all last week, dude. It's like, you try to be like, oh, like there's going to be moves made, new roster, new feel, but it's just like, do you trust in that upper management? Like, it's just not, I don't know, man. You're taking a huge chance with having those guys hold the future of the Rangers.
Oh, and you know what else? You know what else just pisses me off? Is seeing Chris Kreider already have like almost 20 goals in the end.
Yeah, he's having a pretty solid season for Anaheim.
There's got to be like, because a lot of fans, because they got mad at me. I don't know. We did a short a while ago that I was saying you had to remember defending him. He's injured, this and that. But it's like, I feel like there had to have been some miscommunication there, because I feel like if the team really thought he was that compromised last year, that they wouldn't have been so anxious to trade him, right?
Oh, you're talking about like
with the injury. Like I feel like it was almost more, or it was almost more personal than anything.
This is personal.
I don't know. I think the whole teardown, like way before this, wonderful letter that they wrote to the fans, it started with the Barclay Goodrow
right
move, and then obviously the off-season stuff. 6 months of Trouba rumors. Guy's got a wife who's doing a medical residency. You get rid of he's the captain, and you get rid of him. And then I have zero faith in Chris Drury, and I don't see a plan.
Yeah,
like, do you have have you seen that much from aside from Will Cooley? I mean, Othman, Berard, Ramsey. Is the future of this team? That's where you're going to put around the best goalies in the world.
Yeah, I mean, I do think I've seen some stuff from Burrow. Obviously, he hasn't got a lot of opportunities. He's getting a lot more now. And then I think as they make more trades, that'll open up playing time for guys. But I think in terms of a plan, I think the only plan is just to stockpile as many assets as possible and hope you hit on them. Right?
Yeah. It's interesting you bring that up, too. And by the way, we're here with Tommy Donovan, DTV hockey expert. But Tommy, I'm curious because Brian talks about shopping Igor often. And he's talking right now about gathering assets and whatnot. What do you think? What do you think about that?
First of all, it's an interesting proposition because you would get a haul like basically none other.
So you're going to say 9 first rounders.
But I mean,
you would absolutely you would clean it if you decided to move Igor, especially to let's see, we only got what's the deadline? 5th?
6th?
Okay, yeah.
So I can't think of a team that's at a goal. No, it's after the Olympic break.
Yeah, it's the 6th of March.
But
it's March.
Edmonton, maybe even Buffalo. I mean, imagine inserting Igor, but they would never trade him to Buffalo, obviously. But that's where teams are dumb. Like, we can't trade someone somewhere. No, you trade someone where the best deal is. You don't worry about where he's going.
I don't think Edmonton won. They just got Jari. Did they not?
But according to you, right? Jari is going to be on the waiver wire. Igor is already in the Hall of Fame, according to you, Tony.
Igor will be, yeah. And Jari,
but my point is, and Tony just always goes back to the guys around him and stuff. But I guess my thing is, and I would want a haul. I'm not going to just do it for like a conditional first. But if you were to get a haul, I don't see why you wouldn't do it because it's like I think he is very good. But I just think how could he be untouchable if he's that great? All the games that he's played in the playoffs, and I know it's going to be 2 years without it, that he doesn't have one playoff shutout. I don't know. To me, it's like that can't be untouchable.
Now, I would have to check because I haven't looked. But because he signed an extension, does he have a no movement clause? Or
ooh, I don't know.
I think Tony negotiated that into the deal.
Stop it!
You couldn't tear him away. Also,
is agent Tony, work this in.
yeah.
No movement
No
clause.
move clause.
And I would have dropped first and last name, but I'm not sure if it's Matariello or Matariello.
It is Matariello, for those who need to know.
Matariello, gotcha.
Yeah. Although I often get
spell
called,
it.
I get the
Well, I
Matariello.
was trying to sound it out.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one.
And I'll get a Barnaby every
That's
now
crazy.
and then.
Barnaby. Brian Barnaby.
But yeah, he does have the no movement clause. But yeah,
Yeah.
I just think, I don't know. I just think if someone were to give you a haul, it'd be worth it. Maybe that's something they consider in the offseason. Who knows? But I don't know. I guess just the point of the whole rest of the season, stockpile as many assets and then get the young guys, as much playing time as possible.
Yeah, I mean, they got to get ice time, and whether that's down in Hartford, if they're going to get more minutes, that's fine. But I want to see them at the pro level.
And I don't know if you could give us some insight on this. Ernie was shouting you out, saying Tommy Hockey. Did you know he's our new therapist? He holds up the doll and asks Sheet, did they hurt you, LMAO? Ask Tommy if he can hold up the doll and ask where me and Barb hurt them real quick, LMAO. I have no idea what he's saying. Do you, Tommy?
Was that a collective thought? I'm not even sure what.
What does that even mean?
Oh my God, Ernie, dude. Gotta watch out for Ernie, dude.
I have to clarify later in the group chat, Ernie. I got questions for you.
There's a lot of questions for Ernie, dude.
Too funny.
Good.
Too
Mhm.
funny.
All right, boys. Going for a while. I don't want to hold you up any longer. I'm sure you got shit to do.
No,
to fix.
no, we always appreciate it, Tommy. And
Great
like
insight.
we said, we gotta have the weekly segment. We're holding you to it.
That's right.
Especially with the Olympics coming up. I feel like that's tailor made for you.
The Donovan coverage will be in full effect.
Yes, dude.
There we go.
Tommy in Milan.
We love
on
it.
site.
We love it. Thanks, Tommy. We'll definitely talk to you soon.
Hey, take care, fellas. Always good talking with you.
Peace.
Wow. I mean, the quality of calls today. Even Colm had a good call.
That's
at
right, dude.
times. At times.
That's
but
what you.
Tommy made up for it. Tommy made up for it. Anyway, yeah. So, just kind of wanted to touch on. I mean, the final score said 6-5 on Saturday, but it really was never close.
No.
The Penguins beating the Rangers 6-5. So
Early
another
lead,
loss.
get
Rangers
it out,
last place
dude.
in the league. Is it the least points in the league or the Eastern Conference?
It's definitely the Eastern Conference. I can confirm whether or not in the league, dude. Hold on, let's go to the league right there. Go all the way down. Okay, so third worst in the league.
Third worst in the league.
Yeah, St. Louis and Vancouver are below us.
I mean, I think the only good things, and it obviously was garbage time, but that Cooley had a goal. He's the guy that Tommy mentioned. Lafreniere with 2. We'll see if they trade Trocheck. He had his 12th. And Gavrikov continues to set season highs with 9, but it's all for nothing, obviously, as they are now 22, 28, and 6. And once had the best road record in the league, it's now down to 16, 14, and 2.
Jesus.
But like we said, I mean, it's not about winning at this point. It's about tanking, and they're doing a very good job of that. And they have a long layoff here, off for the next 3 nights. And we're off yesterday before their game on the 5th, and then that'll be it for the break.
That's the last game. Yeah, wow,
Yeah.
one game.
But a much needed break. Those tickets they're going to be giving away.
I hope so.
On is it Wednesday night or Thursday?
Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we already talked about it, but just touching over it again quickly. I think the game last night was tremendous. The excitement, the theater, and the weather really was like the finishing touch.
They got
that
so
it was
lucky.
in the 30s.
Yeah, which is
by the
wild.
end of the game.
But yeah, dude, the game was phenomenal. The comeback, Tampa won too, which was cool to see because they're in Florida, Raymond James Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I liked the get-ups and the costumes.
Yeah.
I think it adds a little bit to the element of the game, of the experience. I should say, not necessarily the game.
Yeah.
I mean, the Bruins were bad. They were Patriots. Like that makes sense,
Yeah.
And you had the buck, the cream color uniforms for Tampa Bay.
Right. Come on, dude.
Paying homage.
Big homage.
Messier seemed mad happy dressed up as a pirate.
Yeah, but come on. Enough. No, but I thought it was great.
Enough.
And I think I think the games next year will be outstanding as well. So looking forward to that. The Lightning just keep on reeling off wins. And I think they said going into this game they would actually match up in the playoffs. That'd be a great series. Lightning now 35-14-4, and the Bruins 32-20-4. And the Lightning, I think, have one more win than the Bruins since the first of last month. So both teams have been on a heater. And also, you know what I didn't realize? And I think it was because, like, the end of the hockey season coincided with the start of the baseball season, and the Rangers obviously were out of it for quite some time down the stretch last year. I didn't realize that the Bruins finished last in the East last year. They said that on the broadcast. I'm like, they didn't finish last in the East, and they did.
Wow, I didn't realize that either.
Yeah.
They finished last in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, they had the least amount of points. Yep. I couldn't believe that. So that's why, they were so bet against to start the season.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's interesting, but obviously they've been tremendous. And
well, I guess that makes sense too, because Marchand, remember that trade? That was kind of
right.
We're
Maybe,
giving up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, I mean, they blow the lead here after scoring 5 straight goals. Kind of nuts. And boy, they were talking about it last night. Morgan Geekie. I mean, he's top 5 in the league in goals.
Yeah,
I mean, unbelievable that he keeps that production.
I'm trying to I don't think he was even
32
drafted by
goals.
The
No, the Sharks.
Sharks?
I think he's a Shark, right?
Let's see. Carolina.
Oh, okay, not the Sharks. He was on Carolina and Seattle. But look, he did nothing.
He did nothing.
His career
he barely
high
got minutes. Yeah.
Well, he didn't even have double-digit goals, and all of a sudden, the last 2 years, he has 66 goals. Right? Is that 66?
65.
65 goals. I mean, that's nuts.
That is nuts, dude.
So that was crazy.
I mean, that's all Boston, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it too. I mean, his time on the ice too, his first 4 seasons, not a ton. All of a sudden, it's get ramped up. It goes from 10 minutes to 15 and a half.
Yeah.
Following season, bang, 57 points.
And then other than that, yesterday we only had the 3 games. We mentioned, the Stadium Series, but Hurricanes 3-2 in overtime against the Kings. That was actually, I was watching that one as well. That was a good game. And it was, Aho with the game winner there. Carolina's rolling 34-15. And then the Ducks had that rough stretch, but they've turned it around now 29-23-3, 16-8-1 at the Honda Center, 4-3, over the Golden Knights. And Tommy mentioned it, Chris Kreider with the 2 goals last night. So he is up to, I think, 20 on the season, 19 on the season. So interesting stuff there. And then a full slate today. So we got 4 days left in the pre-winter break hockey season. 4 days left in the pick segment.
Oh, shit, that's right.
Are we updated there?
Damn, dude. Yeah, we are. You got a 6-game lead on me. You're 60-44, and I am 54-50.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then... No, I'm just trying to think who
goes first.
I think you go first. I think I led off with the Penguins.
Ended. Yeah. You ended last time, so
Yeah.
I do go first.
So we can strike up the music. A Monday edition of the Frozen Frenzy.
Hold on, this thing is frozen now. I did it too fast.
Frozen
Frenzy. There it is. Bang!
Maybe just there we go. There we go.
All right. Come on now.
Let's
Monday morning here. Gonna be Monday afternoon in about 14 minutes. Watch out, dude. We have a good slate, big slate here on this Monday morning, as I was saying. I mean, Florida Panthers. I don't know. Take a page out of Brian's book. Go with the Islanders. I think I'm going to go with Toronto here. Why not, dude? Toronto, I'm going to bang that real quick, dude. Fuck that. Let's go with the Mammoth here. Utah, heavy favorites at home, gearing up for the Olympic break here. Canucks, I had mentioned previously, bottom 2 teams in the league in terms of points. Utah here, 28-23-4, solid home record, 15-8-2. They're coming in this game at minus 265. And they've, lost back-to-back games. So, what a get-right spot here for Utah. Start your week off. Vancouver, dial it up on this beautiful Monday night, 9:30 p.m. Over under 6.5. I would say Vancouver doesn't really score a lot. Maybe a goal. Obviously, Demko out for the season. Tough dude. Tough pick'ems there from the past few years with his injuries. I know Lankinen's all right, but come on, man. Give me a break here. Utah win this game. I'll say 4-1, so that pits me at Utah and the under, Brian.
All right here. So for my first selection, kind of a weird slate.
Kind of a weird slate.
Kind of a weird slate. I'm I'll go with the Stars. They are hosting the Jets, and great record. Overall, 32-14-9. Had that tough stretch, but
9.
Panic no more. They've won their last 4 games. The Jets have won 2 out of their last 5, and it just seemed like ever since that Hellebuck injury, even though he's back, they just have not been the same team as they're under 500. So I think this is easy, to be honest. I think the Stars win this game. I'm going to say 4-1. So give me Dallas and the under.
Dallas with the under here. Put that in there. All right, next game. I think we're going to have some exciting hockey here, actually, tonight. 8:30 p.m. We're going to Chicago. Madhouse on Madison, dude. Battle of the future. Blackhawks, Sharks, Brian. Celebrini, Bedard. You know the deal. I think Celebrini is saying, hey, move over Bedard, dude. Graphic with Gretzky for you? I don't think so. Celebrini is going to get his 80th point of the season, which is absolutely ridiculous. In any case, too, Blackhawks, I know have been solid. I know, but Bedard, the injury came back, nothing good. 5-game losing streak. They're going to make it 6 in a row here. Sharks take on the Blackhawks. First time this season they're playing each other. Maybe like a 4-3 regulation here. Give me Sharks with the over. Celebrini 2 points. Bedard also has 2 points.
All right. And I am going to go to the nation's capital. By the way, like there's someone just doing this. I have to share this, and I've mentioned this to you before. But like the people, they call you. Not even a minute later, left a long voicemail. Now we're sending multiple texts on top of it. Just wanted to throw that out there. The patience in this country. Ridiculous. Anyway, speaking of this country, the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., the Capitals are hosting the Islanders. And, you look at the line here, 6.5 the total. Washington, -135. Give me the Islanders. And overall, it's been a strong season for them. Yes, inconsistent sometimes. Corey's aired out his frustrations. I still think, listen, you got a playoff team here and a team that could easily win a series or more. I think in the playoffs, they've won 3 out of their last 5 games. Disappointing, blown 2-0 lead against Nashville last time out. The Capitals have won their last 2 and 3 of 5 overall. And if you look at this matchup, the Capitals have won 2 out of the first 3 games, so the Islanders looking to even the season series.
Love that.
And I think they do. And I think they get Sorokin, King, I think has a vintage performance here, 28 of 30. And I think the Islanders win an exciting game, 3-2, overtime. Who else? The prophet himself, Matthew Schaefer, the game winner, as the Islanders win 3-2. Islanders and the under.
And the under, Sorokin, you were saying. I think Schaefer, like 2 goals away from most by a rookie defenseman.
18-year-old defenseman.
18-year-old.
Maybe rookie as well.
Yeah,
but 18-year-olds.
maybe. I'll have to look into that. But in any case, last game here for Tony, and we're talking Barry Trotz. So we're going to Nashville, dude. Predators, giving maybe a little adieu to their GM, who's going to be retiring here. And they're playing the Blues. I mentioned the Blues, bottom 2 teams in the league, right next to Vancouver. Of course, they're both below the Rangers. But in any case, Nashville -135. Over-under is 5.5 here. Nashville has beaten them twice already this season. So I think they make it 2 in a row here. They just beat the Islanders 4-3. A little bit of a surprise there. Blues, being the bad team they are, have dropped 4 of their last 5. I know Predators not much better, but tonight they're going to look like the Colorado Avalanche next to the Blues here. Predators win this game. They put up a 6 spot on the Blues. 6-2, your final score, Nashville over Trotz.
Okay, so I'm going to do a little risky proposition here.
Here we go, let's go.
I've just seen it all season. To me, the Panthers, something is off.
Dropping the ball.
Kachuk back or not, 28, 23, and 3. They've dropped their last 3. The Sabres have won 4 out of 5. Buffalo is ahead of them by 8 points in the standings. Imagine saying that up to this point in the season. They split the first 2 meetings here. Buffalo, -105. Florida, -115. Total 6.5. I think it's an over game. I think a great game, but like we've seen Florida blow it, I think the same thing happens here. Give me the Sabres winning 5-4. So we're going to go Buffalo and the over, and just like that, your Frozen Frenzy here on a Monday. So a lot of hockey tonight.
A lot of hockey.
As we sprint to get the grid up, as we're looking at a 3. Oh, wow. I mean, we might have to skip this one and just go to one over the weekend, honestly, because all it is just a full grid of naming people that played in the Negro Leagues. And I don't know if I could get that. I mean, we could try, but I feel like, isn't that kind of like... I don't know if I could get 9.
Jackson?
Yeah, I feel like this is...
Aaron?
Jackson is... Ooh, which Jackson?
Reggie? I don't know, dude.
I don't know, but I just don't like when they do a grid.
Roberto Clemente?
Just do yesterday's grid. No, it's nothing like, you know what I mean? It's just like, give me a grid that like I can have different things. Yeah, I have no shot at making that.
That's today. This is going to be yesterday's.
Yes.
Okay, all right. No, this is definitely the way to go, dude.
Yeah, just give me some variety. Don't give me the same thing 9 times, literally. As we get the music back up, Tony. Thank you. And then why don't we just lead it off with a Tony favorite here? Cleveland, Philadelphia, Brad Hand.
That is a Tony favorite.
0.9.
Dude.
And then right next to him, Rajah Davis. And then
2%.
right next to him, I was going to do something, but now I kind of want to change it because the percentage is a little high. Do Andres Jimenez. What is that? 9. Kipnis was 11. That's a little disappointing,
not bad.
But it's okay. Let's not get crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then we could do second base, Nationals. Turner was 8. I was thinking
it's lower than
Luis
I thought.
Castillo?
Or
I don't know if Soriano played 1 game there. Just make sure that didn't happen. Let me just see this. So Washington. No, he didn't. Wow. Okay. Wait. So who were you saying?
Luis Garcia.
Who's Luis Garcia?
Back up this year.
Okay, just do that then.
I think it was a junior, if I remember correctly. Actually, I'm sure it was.
Because there's the pitcher.
I'm pretty sure it's the junior.
Thank God.
All right, 4% for the junior.
Right
next
below
to him. Oh, below him.
And actually a world champ with the Halos back in 2002, Adam Kennedy. Have you heard his name, Tony?
Don't think I have, actually.
I didn't think so.
1%. All right, Brian.
All right, let's not get crazy.
Dead Nuts, Dom Smith.
Go ahead.
Dominic Smith. And then below him, we can do D-Row.
Okay. And then we could do Phillies Nationals, Jonathan Papelbon.
Jonathan Papelbon. There he is.
Okay.
You think Bader's going to be a lot?
Bader could be a lot. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out.
Who else you got?
6. That's fine. We're in turbo mode at this point anyway.
I got a piece so bad right
really?
now, dude. Yeah.
No, I think you could go. I can take over the reins for a second.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. No problem.
All right.
I don't know. Force over, dude. Oh. Honestly, there's nothing I enjoy more than just sliding into the producer's chair just for a second. Not getting crazy. All right. So, and I hope Tony had this on the screen. I feel like he didn't, but that's all right because we'll get it up when he comes back. But I'm gonna go with Michael Badgley on the Colts field goal. That's 3%. That's good. And I think this one, I feel like Abdul was on it. Also, I have to say the keys feel a little funny. I'm just used to my laptop, so just bear with me, everybody here. And yes, we get Torrey Smith at a 9% there. So we'll take that. And I think about the made field goals here. It feels like Carney will be high, but I know that Martin Gramatica, I'm pretty positive. I hope that I don't blow this grid here. And we have a 1% there for Gramatica. So that's good. And then when we think about the Eagles here, with the made field goal, Elliott's been the kicker there for a while. And I just want to see, I guess we have it on here. Oh, we do have the grid. And Matthew, here we go, says, don't get too crazy now. So that's kind of hilarious. I'm glad everybody can see the grid. So I'm just trying to think about things here. I swear it's different filling out a grid in the seat. You wouldn't think that makes a difference, but I'm saying it does. So let's see here. So Vikings, Saints. Just trying to think about random quarterbacks. The Eagles too, besides Akers and Elliott. I'm trying to think of another guy that they had, and then the Vikings and the Eagles and defensive players. I had to say, a little bit of a tricky spot. I swear Amir Abdullah, I'm going to be mad if this is wrong, but I guess it's on me if it is. I feel like he was on the Colts, and he was. There we go. Sometimes you got to just take a chance, fellas. 2% there. And let's see, the Ravens and the Saints, and we'll get back to that. I was worried the grid wasn't up. It is, and our producer is back, but thanks everybody for hanging with me for a second. I thought it wasn't up for a second. Oh, yeah. StreamYard version here, but we are moving and grooving over here.
Torrey Smith, classic.
Yeah, and the kicking, but the Eagles, man. Oh, I just don't remember kickers other than Josh Elliott and David Akers. We might need a little help on that one. Let's see. Not Eagles, but Vikings, Saints.
Vikings,
Saints, receiver, tight end, quarterback.
Jeremy Shockey. I don't think he ever played for the Vikings.
And then the Colts, Ravens as well. Colts, Ravens feels like a linebacker or a quarterback. I have an idea here. I don't know if this is right.
I can start looking them up. Vikings, Saints. I know I say this a lot. Is it a Bridgewater spot?
It is. Let's see what the numbers are there.
High?
18. Good enough today. Yeah, I guess after that, you're doing Terry Bridgewater?
Oh, yeah, what the hell? Teddy Bridgewater, there it is.
And then,
Curry.
Yeah, I guess look up, to start, do the Vikings-Eagles start. And I'm going to just try to think here. So, Ravens-Colts. Let's go for, not Gore. Wide receivers. Bolden, not Garcon. Running back.
Oh, wow. Okay. Did you say anyone already for this? Anyone you didn't want to mention? Eagles,
no.
Vikings? No? Okay. I'm trying to think someone who maybe isn't going to be.
Wentz is going to be high. I guarantee that.
Right. Wentz. Another quarterback here who I didn't even realize played for Minnesota, but I guess played for Minnesota in 2011, 6 games as their quarterback, 6 starts. But this guy is from Chicago, drafted 2nd overall pick, 99.
But McNabb.
Yeah.
Wentz is 13, though.
You think McNabb is less than that?
No. I would say just go with Wentz.
Wentz?
Yeah.
Carson Wentz for 13.
And then I guess go Ravens Colts.
I'm curious to see what McNabb was.
What was it?
9.
We tried.
All right, sorry. Colts, Ravens. Who the hell is that guy? Colts, Ravens. That's interesting. That's also interesting. 2 quarterbacks. Oh my God, dude. 45 players total. Who Who the hell are these receivers, dude? Jeez. Tight end. This guy sounds like a tight end too. Wide receiver. Stanford. No.
Oh, for Eagles field goal, do Caleb Sturgis.
Sturgis?
You had it. Go back one.
Oh, yeah? Oh, 1%.
Nice.
All right, this is a guy, currently coaching in the NFL.
Harbaugh?
Yeah.
Jim?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For Colts, Eagles, Colts, Ravens. $10%.
Okay.
Now we gotta do
Saints Ravens.
Any peanut gallery, maybe?
Of course not.
Don't get too crazy now. I don't know if you got that with Matthew Gabriel.
Let's not get
Crazy. All right, so we're talking Baltimore Ravens, New Orleans Saints here. 47 players. Another small dose. This is a guy here. I know this guy. He's a running back here. From New Jersey. I don't know if you said his name already. 28th overall pick, 2011. Running back out of Alabama.
Oh, Mark Ingram. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go with Mark Ingram.
Mark Ingram?
At this point.
At this point, get the fuck out of here. Mark Ingram.
Make sure it's the right
22.
one. Yes.
Yep.
What was he?
Oh, shit. Was that a lot? 63%.
Oh, man. A 121.
Fuck, dude.
Josh B, come back to us.
Come back.
As we go to the hardwood.
Men's basketball.
Tony's favorite.
No, come on.
And let's just see here before things get a little crazy. All right, so steal per game, Hornets. Let's see. Jeremy Lamb, former UConn Husky.
Jeremy Lamb for Hornets. Steal?
One steal, yep.
Lamb, like A-L-A-M-B? Like Lamb.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Quite
Literally, dude. Brian doesn't like Lamb.
I like Jeremy Lamb as a good player, but the Lamb entree, no thank you.
Good grid guy, too, 0.5.
Great grid guy.
It's hard to say.
It is. Thabo Cephalosha going along that theme for the steals for the Thunder.
Thabo. 2%.
There we go. All right. And then for the steals for the Memphis Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr. if Matt was here, he would say Jimmy Jr.
Jaren. How you spell Jaren?
Jaren.
Jaren. Okay,
Yes.
I was putting 2 R's. Just kind of assumed 4% for Jackson. So you're at 6.5 right now.
At 6.5.
The hook, dude. It's the
hook. It is the hook. It's the hook, right?
Oh gosh, that's
Oh
tough.
man,
Hate the hook.
I hate it. No, but I am actually mad because I don't know. I think it was talking about this. I had one for Thunder and the Hawks, and then I feel like I just
forgot.
I know who it is. As Matty Boy would say, Mrs. Schroeder from Boardwalk Empire. Did you ever watch?
No.
Hawks Thunder.
Hawks Thunder.
Dennis.
Oh, Dennis Schroeder.
He's been on, I think, 12 teams.
Good grid guy. 27%.
Not with that
though.
percentage.
Damn. Where you go to college?
He, I forget. Where was it? He was international.
I guess, yeah, Germany.
Germany, right. Okay. Hornets, Hawks. Let's think about this one for a second. And the Jazz really just kind of ruined things, to be honest.
Jazz?
Jazz
Chisholm?
Jazz Chisholm?
Ruins everything.
No, it kind of does. I swear to God. Kind of does.
Yeah, I'm not up in my Utah.
Really?
Not for
Thought
basketball.
Thought you were, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Clayton Keller.
Yeah, I mean, geez, I hate
Veg Melka?
I hate signaling for the right hander this early in the grid, but
all right, here we
I guess
go.
we have to
We
just
gotta
start
do
from the top. The Hornets, Hawks.
Hornets, Hawks.
Oh, I think I got it.
Oh my God, not a lot of guys here.
Okay, I guess I don't have it.
You don't have it?
No.
This is a guy, Italian.
Oh, that's who I feel like I was gonna say.
We've used him before. 18th overall pick, 07 by the Golden State Warriors.
I feel like I always forget him actually.
I know you were like kind of like, oh, like rhymes with.
Rhymes with what?
No, that's like what it was. I feel like last time I had to like kind of be like, oh. I mean, like.
This is a guy.
This is a guy. Nickname was The Professional. First syllable of his last name is the same as a Yankee outfielder.
Starting.
Re-signed him this offseason.
Bellinger.
Okay. So, yeah, first syllable of the last name.
Be.
First two syllables, I guess. Sorry.
Bell. I feel like
And then even like the first four letters, to be honest.
Bell. I feel like I don't. Oh, Bellinelli.
Yeah,
Bellinelli.
dude.
Okay,
there we go. Marco Bellinelli.
Ryan Barnabas.
Oh my gosh, 2%.
All right, Hawks Grizz, go.
Go. Hawks Grizz players. God damn it. Who the hell is that guy? This I feel like you definitely said this guy's name. I want to say you used this guy before. Name sounds familiar to me. Third overall pick, 1996, out of California.
Well, I just got one, Mike Bibby.
Damn it, for Grizzly Hawks.
Who were you gonna say?
Sharif Abdur-Rahim.
No, that's a Michael special. He's definitely used that before.
Who'd you say? Bibby?
Yeah, Bibby.
Who Bibby?
Top.
Mike Bibby.
Yep.
9%.
All right, Jazz Hornets.
Dude. Jazz Hornets. Jazz Hornets players. Quick, go. This is a guy, dude. This is going to be a lot, though. Hold on. Stand by. Is there anyone else? Jeez, dude. 21 players total. Have you said this guy's name before? I feel like you have. Nickname, The Hitman. Drafted in 03 by the Jazz, second rounder. We're talking point guard. Played for Utah 03-04.
Mo Williams?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what? He played on the Hornets? I didn't know that. Wow.
Hornets Jazz. Yeah.
Nice. That's a really good one. 0.4.
Mo Williams, baby. What's up? OKC.
Oh, and I think that this is Ennis Freedom, I believe. Dead nuts. Yep. 9.
Is it 2 N's?
Nope, 1.
1 N?
E-N-E-S.
Oh, E-S.
Here we go. All right. So
9
Jazz
again,
Grizz.
dude.
Jazz Grizz.
Jazz Grizz. Whoa. Grizzlies. Players. All right, everyone focus up here. Oh, this is our guy. Dude. Second round pick by the Cavaliers in 2012 out of Marquette. Looks like he played most of his career as a small forward. Went to power forward, I guess, in the later part, but he was drafted originally by Cavaliers. Made his debut with Dallas in 2012-2013.
Jay Crowder?
Yes.
There we go.
6%, dude.
What
So
do we got
just
here?
like
59, and then the hockey grid we go.
Hockey grid we go here.
300 career wins as a tender.
We've done Buffalo before. Damn, what the fuck's his name? But all right, let's just focus up. Take a deep breath here. Rangers in the column. Alex Wenberg, Rangers Sharks.
Yes.
That's a fan favorite. It's Alexander. That's right. The proper name. His birth name.
Oh, and then Domingue right next to him.
How much?
I don't know, but it's low. Just go.
Carl Hagelin. 2%. Nice, dude.
300 wins.
You can do Richter. You can do Lundqvist. You could do Quick. And that's like, I don't know. Who else do you want?
Yeah, Quick's 10%. Good enough.
Oh, yeah, dude, definitely. Jonathan Quick. I feel like our guy for Buffalo was something with a B, dude. But in any case, we've done Adam Graves before for San Jose Edmonton. That's a good one. And then Derek Brassard could be next to him.
All right.
Vander Kane for Sabres Sharks.
I mean, we know it. Right?
Who else?
Who else do we know?
There's got to be a goalie out there. Craig Anderson never played for the Sharks. I don't think. Did he play for the Penguins? I don't think so either, to be honest.
I feel like just go with Kane. We know it.
Just go with Kane. Yeah, this is going to be
pretty tough.
36%, dude. What the hell is that goalie we used? That wasn't Hasek.
Needle Nedeljkovic? No.
I don't think he has 300 wins.
Comrie, no.
Definitely not. Does Craig Anderson? Do we use Craig Anderson? I don't think he. Dude, he's been in the league for so long. He's got to have 300 wins. If he does,
yes.
He does? Yeah. That's probably going to be a lot, though.
No.
Wow.
So,
never mind,
what do we
dude.
do for the Oilers?
Dude, I can't. Cam Talbot, no. Jeff Skinner, no. Jack Campbell?
Oh,
Jack Campbell?
Josh B's favorite.
Cujo?
Yes.
Wow, okay. 11%, nice.
Okay, so we just need
Dead
Penguins,
nuts.
Sabres.
Sabres, Penguins. Yager never played for Buffalo. Connor Sheary. Shit. Pencil. Hall of Famers.
I got it. Okay.
Is it like,
is there a attendee?
Craig Anderson?
No. So I don't recognize any of the tenders.
Really?
Let's see. Looking for
Malcolm Subban? He's with Boston, not Pittsburgh, I don't think.
Subban. There's a guy you've mentioned his name a lot. I feel like you've said his name a lot.
Johnny Oduya.
No. He was on he is on the Rangers now. Okay.
He is on the Rangers
now. He was on the
now?
Lightning last year, Washington, Pittsburgh. He's a left winger. He only has 125 career goals in 630 games played.
He's a left winger on the Rangers right now, dude.
He has 1 goal this year. He's played 37 games.
1 goal, left winger. So he's like a bottom 6 guy.
He drafted by Pittsburgh. He's from Massachusetts. He's from Winchester, Massachusetts.
I said Connor Sheary.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it is Connor Sheary.
Yes. I didn't hear it. My bad.
Whatever, dude. 11%.
There we go.
All right, we'll take it.
Grid out the window. So yeah, there we are.
Justin Rose.
Justin Rose. It's a shame. I guess we could just talk about it tomorrow, right?
I guess so.
Save
It was
for
sick, dude.
tomorrow.
I had a good time watching that.
Yeah, but we'll save it for tomorrow.
Save it for tomorrow, dude. Yeah, the calls, Brian's phone off the hook.
UConn, the big win over Creighton.
Let's spend time on UConn instead.
Yes, the 10 seconds we get for UConn or Columns Knicks,
tough,
right?
dude.
But yeah, it was Saturday. UConn 85-58, 21-1, projected number 1 seed in the tournament. It just got a solid outing by their starters. Garabin with 15, DeMary with 15, Mullins with 16, Ball with 11, Reed with 8. And just really wasn't close. And they shot bombs away from 3-point range, 16-31, 4 3-pointers from Mullins. And the Huskies' next game is going to be tomorrow. So we'll talk about this tomorrow as a warm-up for the Johnnies on Friday.
The Johnnies, dude.
7 o'clock tomorrow. So we'll talk about that. But
Super Bowl week.
Yeah, Super Bowl week.
What's the deal? What's the spread, dude? What's your spread for the Super Bowl?
I don't know. I haven't talked about it yet.
Oh,
but I mean,
shit.
usually it's wings, it's pizza, that type of thing.
Okay. Haven't talked about it yet, dude.
Well, yeah. I mean, it just always comes together. It's like there'll be enough food. It'll be okay.
What if there's not, though? What if it's not okay?
But yeah, we'll talk about that. Also, Kubiak hired, not officially, but going to be hired by the Raiders. Clint Kubiak, that is the Seahawks offensive coordinator. And then former Jet OC Mike LaFleur, hired by Arizona. So another
Any relation?
tree. Yeah, his brother.
Brother of Matt.
Come on, dude. But again, we can talk more about that football tomorrow. Yada, yada, yada. But yeah, great show today. All the calls, honestly, really, those were great. Everyone had a great call today. But we really appreciate everybody tuned in and continues to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives on the YouTube page. Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jay and Costa, the merch at DowntimeTV.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games, and we will see you mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.